All right, recording started. So I'm gonna
Oh
have
wait, I
to.
gotta. Yeah, I gotta go. Come back.
Everyone's gotta get out. Everyone's gotta go. Okay.
Grab my water.
All right. So you all just are heading out of town, basically, in the little carriage. And as you're heading out of town, that same sort of dust storm picks up again, and it's very, very quick. It just kind of materializes out of nowhere. And while you're in the middle of this dust storm, um, Brandon, we're gonna go to you real quick, and you wake up and you are just in the middle of this dust storm. You can't see anything around you. You can't see what's going on, and the whole time it's kind of tearing away at you. It's very kind of painful to be at the center of, and the wind's just blowing, and it's hard to see, and it's difficult to remain in. And you don't really remember how you got here, what's happening, and you're having trouble remembering time before this. You're having trouble remembering who you are. You remember your name, Shathid, um, but that's about it. And you look down at yourself, and you feel as though you should be more damaged than you are. You feel like the robotic parts that you have should be more damaged than they are, but they're not. You're in rather pristine condition aside from the abrasions caused by the desert. What do you do?
Can I fly above the dust storm?
Yeah, sure. Roll me a, let's see, athletics check.
I didn't fly above the dust storm.
What'd you get?
I got a 4.
Yeah, no, as you try to fly out of the dust storm, you're just like buffeted down, and your wings can't really gain any traction in the tumultuous winds.
Okay. Um, in that case, can I slow time down a bit and just kind of look around through the dust while it's not blowing as
Sure.
fast?
Yeah. So you basically the way this looks is something inside of you clicks and you remember how to do this and time just starts to slow, starts to move like molasses and you can literally dodge particles of sand as they come at you. And you manage to step away from the dust storm and you just kind of it was very much centered on you for some reason. And go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay. Okay. It's 12.
12. Okay. With the 12, you notice two things. One, you notice what appears to be a small little town off in the distance. And also, coming from that town are two carriages. There's one carriage that looks like it's recently departed from the town, from kind of the, let's say, western side of it. And there's another carriage coming from the eastern side of the town, basically following the other one. And with your advanced eyesight, that's why you can see both of them. That's why you can see so much detail in both of them.
Okay. Am
And
I
you're rather close to the one on the west side, yes. About probably around a half a mile away, if you had to guess.
um, can I fly into their path a little ways ahead and attempt to hitchhike?
Yeah, sure. All right,
Full on
so
Dungeoneer.
back to the main crew. You see something kind of surprising. You see just this winged creature flying towards you, towards the front of your um, where you're headed, your path. What do you all do? You do kind of recognize this figure as well, but not the name, obviously.
I don't halt the horses, I just keep going.
You just keep going.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Um, nah, I'm gonna be too engrossed in the notes that I'm reading.
No, okay. You y'all just skip over him. Okay. Um, Yeah, and you guys are basically still following Mark at this point. He's just rolling along in the dirt, and Shathid as well. You notice just this pile of rocks that are just tumbling at a breakneck speed forward, and you see off in the distance. You kind of angle your sight in just a little bit. You see off in the distance a set of ruins.
Okay.
Going
I-
back to the main crew for just a second. Um, as you guys get further and further away from the town, the dust storm gets worse and worse to the point where it's literally tearing the covered cloth portion of the carriage. And let me roll real quick. Okay. It's holding for now, but the cloth around the covered carriage is really starting to tear rather badly.
Um, can I create like so I have a spell, Gust of Wind.
Okay.
Could I create like a like dome almost, if you will, that conflicts with the area, like the dust storm pretty much.
Okay. What are the rules for that spell specifically?
It just
How is
says
it?
like a line of strong wind that's 60 feet long and 10 feet wide.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna say you can't make a bubble, but I will allow you to make a circle around the carriage. I think since it's just a line that you're supposed to
Mhm.
cast it in. Um, roll me a basically a just a spell attack roll.
a spell attack roll.
Yeah, so like roll a d20, add your spellcasting modifier. I think would be reasonable.
Okay. 17. Where do I find modifiers at for
Um,
spellcasting?
I'm not on your page. It should be.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, +1, so it's 18.
Okay. Yeah, that does it pretty well. You all see that, the driver of the carriage just let go of the reins just for a split second, kind of hang him on his knee or whatever, and just kind of cast this almost bolt of wind that it quickly ensnares the carriage and just kind of hovers around it like a halo. And the dust storm, you can see now how thick the dust storm is. It forms around you almost in kind of like an orb-like shape, but you're protected from it for the time being. And you keep on moving through the storm. And as well for you, Shathid, this looks very strange. It looks like literally an orb of dust is following that carriage. And very shortly, Mark comes to a halt in front of these ruins. And you guys also bring the carriage to a halt. And very quickly, the dust storm stops when you approach the ruins.
God.
Let's go back to you, Shathid. Where are you in this? Are you following? Are you heading for town? What are you doing?
I'm kind of just following along.
Okay.
Curiosity's been piqued.
So, are you going to try to make yourself known once you get to the ruins as well?
Sure.
Okay.
I will try to make my presence.
Do I notice that we're
Otherwise,
being
I'm just a
followed?
stalker.
Or does anyone notice that we're being followed?
You saw him to begin with, so I would assume, unless you are specifically trying to hide, Shathid.
Well, we were kind of surrounded by a dust storm.
True.
I'm kind of out.
No? Okay, okay. So you guys pull up to the ruins, and Mark starts to reform again, and is just basically kind of waiting for you guys.
Do you have any idea what that dust storm was all about? It seemed rather fixated on us.
I don't really. I haven't seen anything quite like that since today. If I had to guess, it has to do with you guys being different. You guys not being the people I know. Nothing seems right.
Uh,
Maybe.
it's a bit
I mean,
superstitious.
it is, yes, but dust storms don't work like that. It's a desert and
No.
it's windy, but dust storms don't work like that.
Could be something with hot air, cold air. Let's not draw conclusions to just magical humbo jumbo quite yet.
I mean, all of this stuff's kind of just magical humbo jumbo, though. I
Yeah,
don't think he's too far fetched.
that's true.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, let's get this figured out, and let's keep you guys on a right path.
Right.
Whatever that may be.
And Shathid, do you hear this? You overhear this conversation? Or are you just approaching at the moment?
I would assume I'm too far away still,
Okay,
like walking up on them
sure.
or flying up.
So at this point, you see them start to head towards the ruins, and you guys, basically, what the ruins look like is it's kind of a set of these giant stone pillars arranged in kind of a semicircle, and there are 7 of them, and they're kind of this sandstone kind of tan color, and some of them are broken, some of them are more whole than others, but they all have rather hairline fractures along them. And in these fractures, they're inlaid with this golden material that looks it looks very much like gold. It's very shiny, but you can't tell whether that's actually what it is. And kind of towards the middle of all of these ruins, there's this kind of big set of stairs that kind of descend deeper into the ground, and it looks pretty dark on the inside of there as well.
Why don't you do
And-
a little bit of an arcana check.
Okay.
on The surroundings.
Sure.
Just to see if there's not like any
I'm gonna
exposed
help with that.
Alright.
tripwires or booby traps of
Can
magical
I?
essence.
Can you?
Can I?
I don't know. Can you? Can you?
Stop, Mazzy. Can I use channel
Can you?
divinity?
Can you stop?
Channel divinity?
Yeah, can I cast channel divinity? Hold on, which one? was
Okay.
it? Fuck, hold on.
So Arcana check.
Brain dying. I use braid the weather.
that's
So
not
for the
great.
next 8 hours, everyone cannot
Uh,
suffer ill effects from weather, and can travel in difficult terrain as if it was normal terrain. Ill effects from weather include extreme heat or cold, limited sight from rain or fog, and painful eyes from sandstorms. Additionally, we cannot get lost except through magical means.
I rolled a 6, but my arcana is +6. So I got a 12.
Okay.
Alright.
And I'm assisting with a nat 20 plus 4.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, nat 20
Wow,
just
of course.
Got
passes.
that one.
You rolled a
Um,
nat 20 on the arcana check.
So, Ghost, when you look at the ruins, you see the very, very, very light, shimmery sphere around all of it. And it's almost imperceptible, but just around the very edge of the ruins, there's just this sphere. And it's kind of glowing a little bit. And Rom, what you see is similar to that, but you can barely see it. It almost looks like just kind of a ring on the ground, kind of extending upwards.
Some sort of ward around this place.
Mm-hmm. And Ghost as
Yeah.
well, when you look at it, it feels familiar for whatever reason.
Hmm.
There's nothing I
Yeah,
can
I
touch.
think so.
What do
It
you
kind of.
see?
I see similar, but it extends more. Like it's like a dome.
Okay.
It's almost familiar. Does anybody else feel that, or is it just me?
I don't see what you're seeing.
It's just you,
Whatever
man.
it-
Can I see
Whatever
if I
this-
can see it? Since he's talking about it.
Yeah, I want to try as well.
Yeah, I'll need Arcana checks for both of you as well.
Oh man, I have
Let me
wanna
roll an
join in the
Arcana
fun.
check.
I have an amazing arcana.
Okay,
I
yeah,
got
Mark rolled a
13.
4, so he's not seeing it.
I got 13.
13?
I want to join the fun.
Sure. Oh yeah, everyone can. You got a 13, and with a 13, yeah, you barely just notice the shimmering line in the ground. And
I got
That's about
distracted with using channel divinity.
gotcha.
I rolled a 3.
Okay. Well, yeah, you don't see
This place
really
is-
anything.
This place is warded of some sort. Apparently, dome seems familiar to you lot. Not just because you past life of an archaeologist. Archaeologist. Jesus Christ.
It's
Some sort.
it may also just have something to do with the fact that this isn't our place. We're not supposed to be here.
Maybe.
Mm.
Mr. DM, does
Mhm.
that nat 20 also give me what kind of is it like, is there any specific type of
Uh,
magic that is
Yeah,
around
let's go
this?
with
It's a ward.
transmutation magic.
Gotcha.
Pretty much what a word is.
With something that I could touch, I could cast Identify.
Why do you think you can't touch it? No.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch the sand.
I'm gonna touch it.
What does the
You can
sand
cast
do?
Identify.
All right, and while you guys are looking at this, Shathid, what are you doing?
I'd like to make my way towards the group, just kind of like
Make my
mosey
way.
on in.
Okay. Yeah, you guys all notice a kind of a peculiar looking, almost cyborg kind of figure walking towards you.
Being followed.
Yeah,
They look familiar.
Hello?
does.
State
He
your
does-
Hello?
state
Do
your
we get the
business.
same, like, familiarity thing?
uh,
with him?
You do, yeah.
He looks familiar. Hold on.
What's your name?
My name is.
Gotcha.
Ah,
Okay.
great. One of these bastards again.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
That's. Does anyone have a pen and paper?
Just
Um,
draw in the sand.
you do
Yeah,
actually, Ghost.
some on me.
Oh, I pull out a pen and paper. Here, write whatever your name is.
Okay. I jot it down.
Okay. When you jot it down, looks like Shathid. But when you pass it out to everyone else, you all read the name Itsumi.
Come on.
Zumi?
Itsumi. Itsumi.
I spelled that shit right. Let's
Yeah,
go.
of course you did. Of course you did, dude.
I feel like
Get
I've
out of my
definitely
head.
heard
Your
that name
mind.
somewhere.
Get out of my head.
I think I've definitely heard that name in an anime.
Yeah.
Maybe. I kind of
Yeah,
doubt that,
sounds
but
like an anime name.
nice to meet you, Itsumi.
Before you
Itsumi.
freak out,
Who's-
this is something that's been going on
Yeah.
quite frequently. Some people, like these fellas here, wandered in town with completely different names, but can't say their names to each other and have the names of their old fellas that they once were. It's quite confusing, honestly. We're trying to work it out ourselves, and something tells
It
us
doesn't
we-
make any sense.
Yeah, it
'cause,
might correlate with
apparently-
the roots.
Apparently, my name is Ameti. So,
right. And even I know you as Ameti as well.
Okay.
Thanks for the bell.
Dong. Ayo, is
Saved by the
anybody
bell.
get Taco Bell or something?
I didn't mean to do that.
Who got Taco Bell? Grizz, was that you? Did you get Taco Bell?
I did the ding, but I didn't mean to do it. It's an accidental ding.
Sorry for my bear friend. He doesn't really know how to handle pots.
I didn't mean to break that. I'm sorry.
Who
Well-
has allowed him near pots if he's not allowed?
I
Him.
mean,
He just doesn't know how to handle them very well. No, it's a
Oh.
ruin anyways. They don't need
Kind
it
of doing
anymore.
everything at the same time. A little.
so, Ameti, I don't know exactly what you remember about the runes, but if you could take out your notes at this point, we could possibly work on what's going on.
Okay, Mr. DM. All right.
Hey, that's not unheard of for him to ask.
No. Okay, hold on. I pull out my
Psychopath.
notes. Do you want me to like roll a history check as well or something?
No, I mean, they're written down. It's fine. So you read these notes, and it's basically tales about 7 heroes, 7 creatures from a long, long, long time ago that have left little remnants of themselves, little pieces and parts of themselves that have unimaginable power. And you've written down specifically that they can create entire new forms of life and can create entire new forms of reality, can spontaneously create new realities. And you remember now, this is another reason why you pulled away from Perry, is because you didn't think you could trust him with that kind of power. And you remember getting a lot of this knowledge from there were 2 libraries in your hometown. One of them was the more popular one, and the second library was one that was very much a lot of people didn't go there. It was kind of mostly
Hole in the wall.
abandoned. Yeah, very hole in the wall. And you found a book
popular.
there that had a lot of information on these 7 creatures. And
That book happened to be a journal written by some sort of ghostly character.
I don't think I'd go that far. No. No. You can't remember the name of the person who wrote the book presently, but you know that it was intended to be a retelling of stories. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
I
Stephen King.
see. A retelling of stories. I see.
And so you obviously don't know the credibility of it, but bottom line is, pieces of those creatures are entombed somewhere in these ruins.
Mm.
And
what does the magic book say?
Mm. What? Okay. You
That's
gave
it.
me all that.
Yeah.
You gave me all of that, right?
Yes.
But what
correct.
do I make of that information?
You remember researching it, and
Okay.
you remember a lot now,
Okay.
as a medi, and you ghost
Alright.
like it still feels a little weird remembering memories that aren't technically yours, but like it works.
All right. Well, these ruins are like remnants of people long lost to time. Okay. As Perry said back at the tavern, these people had the ability to make life, like not make life from nothing, make universes realities, like that sort of like unimaginable power thing.
That's pretty intense.
Did it?
Yeah.
What?
Although I don't know the full credibility of this book. I got it. Apparently, I got it from like some sort of hole in the wall library. I don't know if it's fully credible.
Ah, right.
I
Well,
see.
Whatever power these people did have, doesn't seem like they're doing much with it anymore.
Yeah.
This could be a spirit gone wild.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to be right back real quick. My dog is requesting to go out.
All right.
Deny.
Denied. More
How's
like
everyone
my
liking the
mother
callback?
My mother is spamming me to take the dog out, so I'll be right back.
All right.
Just block him. Easy.
My dog just can't.
Shall return momentarily as well.
All right. Everybody out.
Someone performed the Reese's Puffs
Don't
ritual,
go.
and now we're in the Old West.
Do
Everybody's
not eat
got
my
it.
dice.
Your dice.
No,
Do
he's trying to eat my dice, but
Crunchy.
They're
Trying hard, though.
delicious and
Crunchy
have,
snacks.
They have
Especially
over
Ethan's
100
specific
calories.
dice.
My dice? Yeah, they're literally honey dice.
Yeah.
Also, I
Mozo
found
was.
an anime character named Itsumi, so
Well, cool.
Yeah.
It's a
cool.
name I came up with
Yeah.
myself, so if it exists, that is coincidence.
Is there
Hold on.
one named Camden?
yeah, oh, that was my name.
Yeah. Bro, you forgot your own name?
Yeah,
Is there some
ow,
some
ow.
I forgot everybody's name. Didn't you
Some,
post
like,
it somewhere?
Yes, I did.
accountant named Camden?
You know what? I'll post all of the names that are currently in use in the Fracture miniseries, please.
Okay, cool.
Meta Camden, Fargo, Medi Mark, Harry the
Stop.
Platypus, Logan from Wolverine,
Yep.
Darcy, my
got the
friend
right
from
one.
high school, Renee, my other friend from high school.
I'm actually to pin this so it doesn't get eaten up by the channel.
shithead.
Shathid.
Shithead.
It's Shathid, though.
Shithead.
Stop. Stop.
We've
Stop.
already argued about this.
The dog is grumbling.
He's mad because I'm not letting him bite my hands.
Ah.
He's throwing a fit about it.
We have Shithid.
Mm-hmm.
I call him Shithead.
Shithead has returned.
Welcome back, Shithead.
Shithead is here and could hear everything you said.
This is what Shithead now looks like.
Yep.
Oh, yeah? Let's see.
Oh, that is the character?
Yeah, it's a
Satsumi.
What a mundane
Assuming.
creature.
Okay. That is my new character. No.
I'll create it in Hero Forge in a second.
Has to be part cyborg with wings as well. So
There's
Yeah,
a
hold on.
whole bedspread of this character.
There is. There really is. There's
Dang.
a lot. There's too much, honestly. It's kind of weird.
is it spelled exactly right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Assuming,
good.
yeah.
Good.
Technically, it's her last name.
Oh,
Versus
come
Erica.
on. Come on, guys. You can do better. You do better.
Why?
So wait, do you have a human face? Does
I
Shathid have a
have-
human face?
Yes. That's
Shathid
tiefling
has-
face.
What?
Tiefling.
Tiefling.
Tiefling. Hold on. Half demon. Sick. Head. I'm just gonna keep the normal head and make.
No head.
What's your softness all the way? Anime.
Very soft.
That has an anime.
The moment I come up with an even slightly Japanese sounding name, y'all lose it.
Hey, we lost it at Camden as well, so
Yeah, I thought Camden
did
was
lose it at
good
Camden.
too.
let's see what Google Images has for Camden.
Gonna be
Apparently,
just
isn't
A lot of
Japanese
babies for
sounding.
some
It
reason.
is Japanese.
What?
Yep.
Camden just says Camden, New Jersey.
The longest 100 days of school.
It must be like a blazer of some sort.
I like how you still name Mysterious Dark Figure as well, Brandon, even though you're not mysterious anymore.
Not,
Yeah,
like,
can I
Mason
be-
Serious.
Do you want?
How do I?
think- Just go up to the server settings and edit server profile, and then you can change your name.
Or you can just right click their name.
You know, I don't know where server settings are.
Top left. Just click on the Adams graphics bar, and then it'll go down and hit
I've returned.
edit server profile. Hello, returned.
Looking at Vargo to see what pops up. It's a lot of water bottles and phones.
You could also right click on your own name.
Oh yeah, that's true. You can do that.
There we go.
Swag.
It just says shithead. It just says
No
shithead.
apostrophe, huh?
No.
Trying to say
Wait. Here we go. I can.
Shithaid.
Do you have robotic legs
shithead.
or normal legs?
Basically, most of me is robotic except for my face.
Okay, cool. That helps.
Mm-hmm.
There
All
we
right.
go.
So presently, you guys are standing at the entrance to
Is
the
Mozzie here?
ruins. Basically, yeah, Mozzie's still here, right?
Mozzie?
Yes. Hello.
Oh, I
Yes.
thought you left.
You guys are all
Okay.
standing
Yeah.
at the entrance to the ruins, and a few of you, notice this silvery kind of ward, as you've called it. And Ghost, you're remembering now a lot of Amedi's memories, and you're getting a real feel
Yeah.
for this person, even though you kind of are them, basically, and they are you. So what do y'all do?
Get out. Oh.
I was the only one who rolled bad on an Arcana check, though. Can I still see it?
You cannot see it very well. What did you roll? I thought you rolled a 3.
I rolled a 6.
Yeah, that's not
Can
gonna do
I
it.
can I roll an Arcana check?
Go ahead.
All identified that it was some sort of ward.
Well, I can't identify.
I have a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, you can see it rather well. It's just a silvery, like, transparent sphere that encompasses most of the ruins.
Can I poke it with a glacius grip?
No, you would move right through it.
Oh.
Like you can judge that anything just moves right through it. It's not solid in any way.
Okay.
And it's very hard to see too. It's almost like seeing like kind of floaters in your eyes.
Heat waves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and start looking around to see if there's any subterranean entrance or some sort of
Okay. Roll me
something.
perception.
Good old perception.
Or
I would have
investigation.
failed
I'm
one
gonna
of
do the
these.
same thing, actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around as well.
Since I know this is basically a tomb,
Yeah.
and we saw the staircase down.
You saw the staircase down. Yes, that's the first entrance.
Okay, I wanna.
13.
15 or 13?
13.
13.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, first off, you notice the staircase entrance.
I got a 17, by the way.
All right. Around the pillars, now that you look close, especially you, Azar, you can see them with a little bit more clarity. There's almost what appear to be little gopher holes around all of the 7 pillars. But those are all the only entrances you can see. What were you going to do as well, Ghost?
I want to like kind of investigate around the pillars, like just like kind of dig around them. Like,
Okay.
Just
Very
dig
fittingly.
shallow. You said there were. Well, I assume I'm probably gonna go up to one of these gopher holes, right?
Yeah.
So I wanna move sand around those gopher holes.
Sure. Very fittingly, roll me an investigation check.
Can do. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Jesus, man, these rolls. All right. Yeah, around these gopher holes, you kind of shift some sand and things and kind of brush them away with a few of the tools that you have, and you know that these holes were formed fairly recently, and like some sort of creature made these holes, maybe some sort of kind of like sandworm.
Okay.
You get that there's kind of like little toothy tracks carved into these holes. It wouldn't be a mouse or an actual gopher that made it.
Okay. Can I judge how deep they go?
You can't see the bottom of them presently. And you reach your hand into one, and it goes like all the way up to your shoulder, and it is
Okay.
about that width as well. So.
Okay. I'm gonna just like
Oh my god.
and then sort of.
Oop,
Okay.
dog being bad.
Okay, I'll spit out my gum. All right. I'm gonna my way over to the staircase.
Okay.
I'm gonna hum my way over to the staircase as well.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I grab
Basically,
a
just mumbling to myself, muttering.
a butane lantern or gas lantern or something of the sort. I imagine is in the cart,
Okay.
and light that with a little like snap of my fingers.
Okay. Ghost, as soon as you take the first step onto the staircase, you are about 5 feet away from the staircase.
Well, I never said I was going to go down the stairs, but you know what? Fair enough. All right.
Okay, I
Uh,
assumed you were. Where are you going to?
I was going to just toss a captured fire down the staircase.
Oh, sure. Okay, do that instead.
Yeah, just gonna see what happens.
All right. The captured fire illuminates all the way down the staircase, and you can see each level of stairs gets more and more ornate, albeit still covered with a ton and ton of sand. You can see glimmerings of silver and gold and platinum and marble and quartz, and
Does
each
it
set
look
of
like-
stairs.
Does it look like the sand has been disturbed? Like it doesn't look. Does the sand look naturally like caked onto the stairs?
For the most part, yeah. You recognize some of it as being your and Mark's doing at the time. Some of it is disturbed just by that, just by you guys dusting it off, and you guys were the primary archaeologists for these ruins. So you would recognize
Okay.
that some of your work.
Rockman studies.
Let's see. What can I do?
I'm gonna try my hand at walking to the
Okay.
stairs.
Yeah, like I just described with Ghost, as soon as your foot hits the very first step, you are instantaneously about 5 feet back from that step.
I assume I see this happen.
You do. Everyone sees it happen. That was paying attention,
Okay.
basically.
I
Mhm.
didn't do
Oh.
that.
Yeah,
Was
you
that
were
okay?
just over here.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
That was
Um,
interesting.
I'm gonna take a little bit of a more of a look at this and roll an Arcana check, if that's alright.
Sorry, Ghost, we've been down there before, and that's not happened.
Mm, I guess so. I don't.
Like,
I
no-
remember bits and pieces of this place, man.
Right. Still so difficult. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head down. And very gingerly, Mark makes his way for the staircase and puts a rock foot on the staircase, and is it not teleported this time?
Ooh.
Gives
I
a
rolled.
kind of a thumbs up.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to
Uh,
head down the staircase then.
Okay. Yeah, you make it down the staircase, no problem.
I do?
Pardon?
Okay.
So
Alright.
the stairs are sexist.
All right, I'm
Well,
gonna.
What a progressive ruin this is.
Yeah. Shithead's got to go next.
I'm gonna place my foot on a stair.
Sure, you're good.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I guess it was just you for some reason.
Just a fluke, maybe?
Maybe.
Guess
Keep
I'll
that in
stand and
mind.
watch.
I keep that in mind. I don't want that to happen again and just randomly appear somewhere else.
Right. Let's head down to the main crypt then.
Yeah.
And
just-
uh,
Dashed down the stairs.
Traveler, are you going to be staying with us? Itsumi was your name?
Yes, it was. And I think I will join you on this adventure if you'll have me.
I don't see why not. I mean, you're one of, I guess what's a good name for you all? I guess the Forgotten?
I guess.
Uh,
I guess that works.
better than
Um,
calling you evil spirits or possessors or anything like that.
The misplaced.
Yeah, I'd prefer not to be called an evil spirit. That you know.
You know, I could get behind the evil spirit thing.
I
No.
it's what some
don't.
people might call you.
All right, Cyborg Man. Let's.
And
Hey, no reason to get personal.
I'm gonna go ahead and take point of the lantern
sure.
while they all debate this hoopla.
All right.
I'm gonna
As
follow Rum.
Okay. As you guys are walking down the stairs, I'll have anyone who wants to make a perception check, just for a bit more flavor.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I would like to perception check.
Okay, well, I
Roll.
should have just said everyone.
A
There's just really
17 plus
confused.
8.
Okay.
So
Jesus.
Yike.
That's
Well,
really rather
I
good.
think I
Okay.
got it.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna
Maybe 12.
we're gonna
I
go
got
by.
15.
Okay, let's just halt the rolling, and we'll go by Azura's ridiculous number, and then I'll downscale from there. So
Yeah,
as you're
my
walking,
perception is
that's
insane.
ridiculous. As you're walking down the staircase, you notice what you noticed before. Just like each stair gets more and more ornate and more of a precious material. The first step is marble. The second step is gold. Third, platinum, quartz, and on and on and on. And you get to the very final step, which appears to be some sort of opalescent, shimmering, almost psychedelic looking material that, Rom, when you touch your foot to it, it almost crinkles like foil. But it doesn't, there's no evidence of you cracking it or, denting it, but it crackles underneath your foot. And as you put your foot on that final step, your lantern gets intensely bright, and suddenly you're alone. You're in the dark. And
Yes.
standing in front of you is a figure in a cloak. And in this cloak, you can see 3 blinding points of light, which appear to be eyes. And in its hand, which is just this basically clawed skeletal hand, it's also holding a lantern in the opposite hand to yours. And it says, "Welcome."
Thanks. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I think you got the wrong bed.
You are entering the ruins, correct?
Yeah, but I look behind me like a few times. I'm missing a few people. Kind of like to get back to them.
That's fair.
What do you need?
I just need to see. And the figure throws down its cloak. It's hooded. It throws away its hood. And you can see its face now is this pale skull. And instead of having 2 eyes, it has 3. And for a second, you're frozen. And you look down at yourself and you see a burning flame at the center of your being. You're almost like looking at an X-ray, and the center of it is this glowing flame. And this creature gets really close to this flame and puts a hand through your chest, and for a second covers the flame that is your being. And then your foot drops to the first level of the crypt after that step. And you're back with your friends.
Did we notice anything happen?
No.
Oh, okay.
I kind of stand still for a second.
And all the party notices this as well. It notices you stop.
Rom, you alright?
Yeah. Let's just keep going. This place just gives me the creeps.
You sure?
Alright.
Everything's okay.
All right, and
I have a hand over my gun now.
okay, yeah, that's fair. Remind me again who took the second gun or the third and second gun.
I took one.
Took one.
Okay, good to know.
Prison spellcaster. So yeah.
All right. Yeah, as you enter the crypt, on the wall furthest from you, in front of you, you can see it's made out of the same sandstone brickwork that was pretty much everywhere else. And on the 2 adjacent walls, it's this different material. It's these black bricks, almost kind of shiny looking. And in the center of the room, on kind of this raised dais, is what appears to be a rose. And Mark looks a little confused at first seeing this and says, Ghost, that wasn't there before, was it? Like, we would have noticed that. And he very carefully reaches out a ginormous hand out to grab it. And
Can I Do I notice like anything that's sort of off with this rose? Like, here, should I do something
Yeah.
before he touches it?
Roll me a perception, if you would.
Okay. That is a 16 plus what is my 4? 16 plus 4.
Okay. Yeah.
Why don't you
Uh,
Let's
I'm-
see. So what do you want to know from it, basically?
I want to know like if it's gonna like if anything's off, like if this like
All right. Yeah.
Wait.
So you look at the rose, and the very first thing you notice, it's not really a rose. It's made of metal for some reason. And very. You said you rolled a 16. Yeah, that's good enough. Also
that's
at the
16 plus 4.
yeah, at the edges of the rose, you can see it's crackling with this kind of electricity.
I'm gonna like reach out to stop him. Like, hey, wait, don't touch that.
Okay.
This-
Roll me a dex save.
Can do.
Oh boy.
That is 19 plus 4. So 19, 20,
Damn.
21, 22,
Okay,
23.
well, that'll change some things. All right. Yeah, you stop his hand.
Wait. This
Don't touch
this-
that. I noted something's crackling off of it. It's
Oh,
got
I-
energy and it's not.
I see that now. Thank you. I shouldn't be so careless.
Yeah, let's not touch anything.
this
Adventurers
this
rules,
rose
right?
looks
Don't touch anything unless you know it's not going to kill you.
this,
quite
This
fair.
rose looks familiar.
It does.
Slightly. I don't know where I know it from, but I
for a second.
Hmm?
Amedi, could I borrow you for a second?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Just over here, real quick.
Mhm.
Listen.
Hmm.
I don't know if you know anything about this, but is there any sort of deity involved in this? Minor god or being that you might know of that has 3 eyes?
Mr. DM, should I roll a history for this,
Um,
or would I know?
yeah, roll me a history.
Can do. That is a flat 17.
Okay. Let me think. You don't remember any specific deity that has 3 eyes. But as he says this, you get a chill. You get a very uneasy feeling when he says a deity with 3 eyes. You feel like you start to feel panicked at the mere mention of a creature like this.
Okay. But is there familiarity to what he's saying?
There's not familiarity, no.
Okay. I'm not sure, but that does seem pretty bone chilling.
Yeah. Let's keep it between us.
Yeah,
Alright.
sure. Yes.
whilst they're
Please.
distracted, I'd like to grab the rose.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah. Make me a dex save.
Okay. That is a 15.
Okay. Yeah, as you pick up the rose, it eliminates pretty much every other thought out of your head other than this rose crackling with magical energy, it being on fire, it being surrounded in a swirling vortex, it having lightning shooting out from it, and a black hole opening inside it. And all of this plays out in your mind. And go ahead and take...
Jesus. Oh god, I heard a big dice.
That's going to be 25 psychic damage.
I
And
just saw reality itself.
3 words echo in your head. The Chaos Rose.
Can I grab it with a glacius grip?
You're still
Try
holding
again?
on to it presently, and it's not dealing any more
Can
damage.
I
This
literally
okay.
rush over there and
Then
just punch the tiefling? Like they drop the
punch
roses.
the tiefling. Don't punch the tiefling.
I mean,
Is
yeah,
there-
you can. Make a melee attack roll.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna
That's
rush
it.
over, but not punch him.
Who wants to rush
Um,
over and punch him?
Oh, okay. What are we doing here? We have
So
like
so
a
roll a
three-punch
d
roll.
roll a d20 first. Wait, who all wants to
I-
punch him?
I rolled a 14.
Not-
Okay, that's not gonna hit AC for one.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
He's standing still.
I
Most
see.
experience of the universe has managed to
Him
dodge.
slap him with my feathers.
Sure. Yeah, you give him a light slap with just kind of a feathered hand.
What the fuck did he just say? Don't fucking touch anything. Especially after it's coming with like electrocuting and shit that you
Sorry,
shouldn't be
the-
touching.
Literally told you not to touch anything.
The familiarity of it.
I
I had to
don't
see what
care.
it was.
I don't care.
You're right.
I
you
said
look,
don't touch anything.
Look,
you looked harmed.
he's holding
Are
it
you
fine
hurt?
now.
Are you hurt?
I mildly.
What happened?
I saw everything and nothing all at once.
Mate, you're bugging
What?
out. It's probably zapped the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Put that
I-
thing down.
I heard
but
three words.
Yeah.
I don't.
Dumb
Okay.
fucking ass. Probably. Put the thing
I
down.
heard the. It said the chaos rose to me.
Well, you shouldn't be touching it if that's what it told you.
Yeah,
Well,
put it
it's
put
not-
it back.
It's
Put
not
it
hurting
back.
me anymore.
Still put it
It-
back.
If it's not hurting him
It
now,
hurt
shouldn't he
me.
be keeping it so that we can get it out of here? I agree.
Yeah,
What
you
he
guys don't need to go
Are
through
we
that.
sure
That-
we want it out of here? Are we
I-
sure we want to take it with us?
I don't know. I feel like we could study it better in one of the other towns, but I agree with what he did was reckless. Yes.
Listen, there's a
Oh,
staircase that quite literally leads straight down to this place. There's a reason why this thing is still here.
Well,
Yeah,
I-
honestly, like anyone can just roll up to this place, take the rose. So if it's still here, there's a reason for that.
I can't just leave it here. I've seen
Okay.
things through it.
This is
Not
not
a
going to be
man
another
should.
fucking Lord
Next
of the
thing
Rings.
you're gonna be seeing
My
is...
precious type beat, is it?
Alright, you keep
All
your
right, keep the
stupid
rose.
flower.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Nobody else. No, and I looked everyone in the face as I say this. Nobody touch anything at all.
Unless
Can
you
I-
have this strange...
I
urge to
second
grab
that
it.
motion.
Can I hold it out to?
Who's the
Oh,
Who's the
I
closest
forgot
person
his-
to me?
Probably
Yeah,
me because I'm
can I-
like looking you up, looking up at you.
Yeah.
I'll just like poke you.
Can I attempt?
It's not what I meant.
You said, I mean,
And as
Whatever.
you do this, Dare, you see Mark trying to stifle a laugh and failing.
pretty funny, right?
Yes,
Oh. Whatever.
It's good.
Anyways,
Can I attempt to break the rose?
Oh my...
Okay,
Oh,
how are you
God.
doing that?
Just crumble it?
Oh,
In your
It's
hand?
made out of metal.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm made out of
That'd
metal.
work.
Okay.
man.
Roll me a strength
Jeez.
check, please.
Jeez.
Strength
do we
check?
see him doing this?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Just let it happen.
If he hasn't learned his lesson yet. maybe he
You know
will.
what? Whatever. Whatever happens, happens.
That is a 14.
Okay.
Can I just catapult real quick and... bonk?
You start to crush it in your hand, and it's very, very tough. Like, you'd think with it having such a long stem that it would be easy to bend and break, but no, not really at all. And suddenly you are in the dark holding this rose, and the only light now illuminates from your mechanical body. And in front of you, you see a pretty funny looking creature. It's this pale elf-like humanoid with yellow eyes, just kind of staring you down, looking very bemused at your presence.
So what's your
Rolls
problem?
this, or-
You're kind of destroying something that's important to me.
And you are?
My name's Demos.
Oh dang.
Oh dang.
Alright.
Demos.
Oh,
And
baby.
you don't know me, but what you're holding and what you're trying to break could kind of break other things. I'm not really an expert on it, but you're holding kind of the world in your hands.
So it's a bad idea to breaking it. is
Yeah,
what
so kind of stop
the point
doing
is.
that.
Will it hurt me more if I continue to hold it?
Look, it'll hurt everyone and everything if you continue to break it. And if you're holding it, I should be fine. It's still not, you know what the hell? Yeah, go for it.
Is it? So I'm just gonna go out on a limb here.
Oof.
This is metal, and I'm made of metal. Am
That-
I able to integrate it into my?
Chaos Rose is taking effect.
It's taking
It
it.
is. That's canon.
His internet just the Chaos Rose just stole his internet.
I
Right, a CPU.
I don't know. I don't know what would happen. And what metal are you?
Is he-
Nah, mate, he's fried.
You're as good as
He's-
mine.
All right. I wouldn't try it personally, but then again, I'm not you, and I'm kind of in between places at the moment. I'm not really strictly supposed to be here doing this, but I'd rather to remain alive and have you not break that.
So, okay, I won't break it. Considering myself is a part of the universe, and I do not want to destroy that.
Yeah.
Wait, just a quick player to DM question. What are they all seeing while I'm doing this?
Time is essentially
Am I
frozen
just like
for them.
standing in a room, or
They're not seeing anything out of the ordinary.
Oh,
You're
okay.
basically like you're out of time in this moment. No time is passing for them as you're breaking in your hand.
oh, out of touch?
So me doing the
Exactly.
brain in the corner.
I thought maybe they were just watching me talk to myself.
Nope.
Weirdo.
Okay, back to it. Okay, I promise you I will not destroy this, but I will carry it with me.
All right. As well, I feel kind of not right. This doesn't. I don't know how to explain it. I don't think either of us are in our right minds, bodies, places. I feel like maybe someone screwed with this before and it broke some stuff. Just a hunch.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of trapped in this kind of space here, and I've never met you before, and I don't know what this place really is. I know I'm Demos, and you're, well, I don't know who you are. I remember having 6 other friends that we were doing something. I don't know. It's fuzzy now.
Hmm.
Just be careful, I guess, and if you, I don't know how to get you out of whatever kind of thing I put you in for this. Give me a second. And they try
So we're
snapping.
just stuck here?
Well, no, not until I can work it out. Just let me concentrate. And you see them kind of close their eyes and kind of squint. Nothing happens. You see them snap their fingers. Nothing happens. Yeah, just give it time. And then finally, you click and you're standing back in the ruins.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a second to process that. Just kind of fall silent.
So have you finally
Ah.
come to your senses and want to put that thing
Yeah.
away?
Yeah, like don't break it.
I now realize it is a very bad idea to break this.
Thank you.
I was spoken to by some sort of deity that told me that
Well, you did need a god to
Wait,
tell you
what?
not to break that stupid
Definitely a
thing.
deity.
I could have told you not to. I did tell you not to.
well, it seemed like a good idea at the moment.
How?
Well, it hurt me, so I figured I would hurt it back.
Okay.
But
You have the
Okay.
mind of a toddler.
Are all those robotic parts actually for something, important, like your head? You know, I thought robots were
That's actually
quite
the only
smart,
part of him that's not robotic. So
the
unfortunately.
the robot part of me probably is pretty smart, but I don't know about what's going on upstairs.
Neither do we.
Best to keep you
Not
guessing.
much.
I don't
Not a
think
thought behind those eyes. I kind of wave a hand in front of his face.
come on
I
now,
swatted away.
he had good intentions.
I don't know. Maybe breaking something called the Chaos Rose is not a good idea.
I mean-
Good intentions
Well-
or not.
I mean, he tried. It's...
From what I've gathered from what the deity has told me, the Chaos Rose seems to be a conduit for the entire universe.
Oh, even
Yeah,
worse.
maybe you
Wait.
should break that
Oh,
then.
what? That?
Yeah, that might have been a poor choice. He told me if I break it, I kind of break everything. So
so. You already
I'm
cracked
not
the
gonna
fabric
do
of
that.
reality.
Okay.
You
Shouldn't-
are holding reality
Well-
itself in your hands right now, and you almost broke it.
Well, I didn't. In my defense, I did not know it was reality.
Okay.
So what have we learned so far? Don't break
now
mysterious
you know,
artifacts in
and-
ruins.
Well, who could have imagined that in this place? I don't even know where we are. I just
Regardless,
followed a random.
Hey, DM,
Sure.
can I roll a perception check just to see if there's anything else around? that's
Sure thing.
favorable?
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Two
Well,
bumbling idiots.
I want to cause death and despair. It's gonna be funny, especially when I
It's
only
like-
get 14.
So what are you trying to find out here?
A bomb?
Anything to grab.
Anything to grab?
A fucking modified explosive.
All right.
I found a
You-
Molotov cocktail.
You notice
Ancient
now
Roman
that
ridiculous.
the dais that the Chaos Rose was on, everyone kind of paid it no attention. The dais that it was on is actually a sundial, and it's weird because it's completely entombed, so it doesn't function. And as well, now you're kind of just kind of detached from the conversation, looking around. You notice on the walls, pretty much all of the walls, there are little handles.
Oh no.
Handles?
Yep,
Like that you can grab and like pull?
that's correct.
Cool.
Oh,
I
no.
pulled the nearest one.
Sure, and that's gonna be on the back wall.
'Kay.
Roll me a strength.
Hmm?
Do I spot him doing this?
Do you want to?
Yes.
Then sure.
Big
what-
bumbling idiot is not hard to. Strength check.
What
is that
did
what you
I
said?
just say? Let go of that.
We did just say don't touch.
Did you say strength check?
Yes, I did.
Okay, hold on.
Don't
If you
keep
even-
holding it. Let go.
That's gonna be a 19.
Oh
Oh, wait,
my.
no, hold on. Sorry, it's only a 16.
Okay, still very, very good, and enough to pass my check.
Oh wait, nope. 17. Brain
Cool.
died.
Cool, good. All right. You pull on this handle, and you hear 3 distinct clicks as it shifts once outward, twice outward, 3 outward, and it just like starts to slide outward even more. And you realize you pulled open essentially like wall storage for corpses.
Oh, cool.
And
Oh,
right after you
nice.
pull that first one out and you see a corpse in it, you hear endless amounts of other clicks. And
Oh,
tons and tons of other drawers slide out.
All right, we're fighting zombies.
Why? I told you not to touch anything.
I
Hey,
really
there's
hope
something
these-
dead in here.
No.
There's some absolute genius.
Ah!
You guys talking
Jer is
about
a
something?
genius.
I was literally yelling at you.
Dude, I
Do you
was
see
listening.
anything important there, bear guy? For for you to be pulling on something that reveals a bunch of dead things.
It was a handle, so I grabbed it and pulled it.
Did all the
That's
other
fair
drawers
enough,
just
but
open?
is there anything
Yes.
in there?
Every
there's
other
a-
drawer just opened.
Or
Yeah.
how about we get all eyes
Guys,
in 360
we
and
gotta-
start looking around?
I want to get out. And
Same.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
leave. Put
But
the rose
there's-
back and let's go.
Oh man, you might be right about this one.
Everybody, I have an idea. I
Oh,
have an
no.
idea.
You know,
And
I think we're
And-
done with your ideas for now.
Yeah.
all right. And what you see happen is Shathid takes the Chaos Rose and plunges the stem deep into his chest. And for a second, brilliant spiking electricity arcs outward from him, lighting up the tomb. And as it does, you can
crazy.
see the corpses, all of their, kind of forms are illuminated, and you see that they're all making their way towards you. And Shathid, you feel good. You feel energized, and you're not taking damage presently. And several bolts of lightning
Presently.
arc outward and hit a bunch of these zombies, disintegrating several of them, but it's uncontrollable. Azura, Dare, and Ram, I'm gonna have you make dex saves, please.
Okay, dude.
Okay.
You said Rom as well. I'm
Yep.
getting
Dex
pretty
save.
oofed here.
If anyone's within 10 feet of me, they get a +3.
Oh,
That's
dang.
a 15 plus 6.
15
Oh,
plus
21.
3.
Dex
you
say
said?
that's a 19 plus 3.
Jesus
Uh,
Christ.
18.
Yes, and you'll have +3. Go ahead and each take. That's going to be 7 damage. You've halved it.
Sick.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I'm
As
just
you
I'm
get-
not gonna take anything.
Okay, that's fair.
I-
And you get struck by this lightning, and you just just tank it, and you're like,
Tingle.
when you get hit with that dollar store lightning.
Yeah, the pen thing, little pen where you click the pen and it like shocks you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Shathid, you're unable to control this lightning, and it starts arcing back into you. And
Can
Oh,
I
Jesus.
you take
activate overcharge, overclock, and
Rest in
attempt
peace,
to absorb it?
Shathid.
what? Overclock.
Can I activate 3 overclocks and attempt to absorb it?
How is that helping?
I don't know. It's overclock.
But you're dealing damage to yourself in order to.
The fans go faster now.
You don't gain defense
You
bonus.
work faster.
But like theoretically, if I was overclocked, I should be able to utilize this energy towards something. Correct?
Oh, absorb and store it.
Okay. Yeah.
Batteries.
Let's do one
I would like-
overclock.
1 overclock?
Yeah.
Can I absorb and use it to lash out using Arcing Heart against these zombie creatures?
Sure.
Damn.
Sweet.
Jesus fuck.
I was
basically-
arguing too much. I wanted to fix it.
After this, let's have everybody roll initiative. So while we're doing this one, I'll have him be top of order. You guys roll initiative.
That's,
Heart.
All right, website, don't fail me now.
Hold
I got
on.
a 16.
that's a
I can't-
9.
The
I
website
keep
failed me.
missing my dice tray. Okay.
The website.
So-
That is a 6.
DM question.
7.
Okay.
Question for DM.
Yes.
Since this is considering there's lightning, I presume it is a electricity powered thing that I am absorbing and
Yes.
dealing out. Does that give me any advantages with Arcing Heart, any bonuses?
Sure. I will
Like
have
boost one?
you roll with advantage. Oh, or wait, how does Arcing Heart work again? I need to take a look real quick.
Arcing Heart is 1d10 plus 7 lightning damage.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to change that up a bit when damage hits. I'll just let you know what the overall damage is.
Okay. It
It's
has to
basically
be
pulling an Iron Man.
a failed. Yes.
A failed
400%. Oh, look at that.
failed save.
It has to be a failed con save of 16.
Okay. Let's see here.
Look, these zombies are very.
All right, roll damage on that for me.
Okay.
1500.
Delete.
7,472.
That is 16.
Okay.
That was close.
As you roll this attack, you deal 30 damage to, let's say, about 10 of the zombies. And the rose forcibly ejects itself from your chest at this time and impales itself in the sandstone next to you.
Round
And
that
you,
bitch up.
you basically collapse, you fall to your knees on the floor. And that energy that you felt before is really just like actually drained you now that it's gone.
Okay. I
Um,
assume overclock is disabled.
Yes. And what is everyone's point in the order? I have Azura as 9, Ghost as 7. What's everybody else?
Rom 17.
Okay.
7.
Is 17. And what was Lawrence at 7? And what'd you get there?
16.
16. Okay. Okay. So the zombies are gonna go first, actually. Surprisingly, they rolled they rolled better than everybody. And okay. Is a 19 gonna hit you, Dare?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Is it a ranged weapon?
It is not a ranged weapon.
Yeah.
One of them is actively coming up and trying to swipe
That's
at you.
fair.
That's going to be 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sick. Now power word kill can.
And one of them, let's see, 2 of them are going to make their way towards you, Azura. It's
Alright.
going to be 13. Is a 13 hit?
No.
Okay.
that does not.
And a 5 is definitely not going to hit, so you deftly maneuver around them. And let's have 7's not going to hit you, Lawrence.
Nope.
There's a 14 hit.
Nope.
Okay. And Ghost,
Those
we're
are
gonna
chunks.
have 3 attack you.
Oh, lovely.
That's
Three,
a
thank you.
crit. Oh yeah, no problem.
Lovely. Of course, it crits.
Right.
All right, let me
Okay.
just get that 50 damage ready.
That is 21 points of bludgeoning damage. As these
Oh,
dudes
God.
just make their way towards you.
Hey,
jeez.
DM.
Mm-hmm.
Can I trigger Sentinel?
Sentinel? Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, roll me that.
Well, let's see. It's I have a. What kind of weapon?
It's a long sword.
Yeah,
right?
you got
Yeah,
a
you had a
long sword. We're gonna make that a 1d10.
Okay, and what's
Longsword's
the
technically
hit
versatile.
do? Is that be
Hmm?
for me +5 or +6?
It'd be
You were proficient in it,
Strength and
so
proficiency.
yeah, strength and proficiency. So roll it as you would your great axe, essentially, except it's 1d10 instead of 1d12.
Okay. I got an 18
Okay, it's gonna hit.
and a 1d10.
Yeah.
Gotta figure out which one's a d10.
It's
Yeah, it's
the
versatile, so you can either do a D8 or a D10. That's what a sword is.
Okay.
wait. I actually
You
got
got
that right. I just made that up.
Yeah.
Sweet. I mean, no, I totally
Random
knew that.
question.
Yeah, you're smart.
Quick-
You knew that.
Quick
Okay.
DM question.
Sure.
Are any of these guys using magic at all?
Nope.
Like even just to exist?
To exist, sure, but no, not magic to do anything else.
Okay. One thing. Oh, never mind. Just after each turn, they have to take 4 additional lightning damage as well.
Oh,
I'm
that's
looking at it.
correct. Yes, gotcha.
Are there any damage modifiers?
Yeah, from the arcing heart is it an extra?
Like from
Um,
the
for
Oh,
that,
from-
no. For you though, Lawrence,
yeah.
the damage modifier I believe is just your strength.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
plus
your
3?
strength. Yeah.
Okay, so I got 6 damage.
Okay. Yeah. Let me do that real quick. Okay.
It's a weapon other
And
than the
are
one
you
that I've
able
already
to attack one per round, or as many as are attacking?
I have no idea.
What does it say?
Last time we did it was for every attack done, like every enemy attack, but I don't know.
Are you looking at your character sheet?
I believe Sentinel is it's kind of like an opportunity attack. If I remember right, so you can do it once per.
When a creature makes an attack against a target other than you,
Mm-hmm.
I can use a reaction
Right.
to make a melee weapon attack. That's what it says.
And I believe you only get one reaction per. Let's see. Let me look.
I believe so.
Per round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for each round of combat, a character only gets one reaction. They regain their reaction each time they take their turn, not at the top of the combat round. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Let's see. We still have. I've attacked with.
You need 2 more.
What? How do you know how many zombies there are?
You attacked me with. You said you were attacking me with 3 zombies,
Yeah.
and
There's
you
current.
attacked me with 1.
There's currently. Okay. Yeah. I thought you were trying to say the exact number of zombies in the room. I was like, how do you know?
There's 2 more. We know.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
That
you were-
8 is not gonna hit,
No.
and that's gonna be a 12 is not gonna hit. I know.
No.
Okay. Moving forward, we're going to have some attack Lawrence. Oh wait, we already did that, didn't we? I already
Yeah.
had him attack you. You go back to. Let's go to Rom. That's going to be 5.
No.
21.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Not a
Oh, that
crit or
actually
anything,
makes
so. Why did I roll? I rolled a d4 by accident. That's not quite right. All right, that is going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And we're going to have 3 more attack Mark as well.
Mozzie, do you know how we do health?
That's not a hit.
I just
That's not a
subtracted
hit.
off of my max hit points.
Well, no.
That's a hit.
We do.
Okay.
We do your max hit points is the max you can roll.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
your total possible HP is
Your
what we
total
use.
possible HP is what we use. So if you have a D10 as your hit die, then and you're level 8, you'd have 80 plus whatever your con bonus is.
Okay.
Yeah.
A bunch of these
Yes,
zombies attack Mark as well, and he's able to like clobber a few. But one of them gets the better of him and starts just like pulling chunks of rock out of him, and it looks actually pretty painful for him. Next at the order is going to be Rom.
Okay. I got attacked by 2 zombies. Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah.
Is there any way I can line up more? Like, is there any kind of behind those 2 zombies? No friendlies, just like zombies.
Yeah. Let's say directly to your left, there's a Zura, and kind of attacking her. There are, I believe I said 1 is attacking her.
There was 2.
2. Okay. Okay. And those are kind of lined up with you.
Pick. I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt, which is a 100-foot long and 5 feet wide blast.
Okay.
And I'm you have to each creature in the line has to make a dex saving throw. I'm sorry.
Sure.
And it's a guaranteed hit. But if the creature makes a successful saving throw of 12, they only take half of that damage.
Okay, one rolled a 16, so that's gonna pass, and one rolled a 4, which is super not gonna pass. And then you also have, I believe, 2 in front of you. So that one rolled a 20. And that one rolled a 6, which isn't gonna do it. So we have 2 passes, 2 failures.
Okay, and that damage is 35.
Showza. Okay. Let's see. That cuts through. One of them it just straight up disintegrates. The one closest to you just like is gone. And
Dios mi amigo.
the one in front of you kind of tanks it a little bit. And then one next to Azura also is completely just disintegrated.
You really just went line that bitch up.
Call me, fuck you.
And it's going to be Dare's turn if you're done, Rom.
Yeah, I'd say I'm quite, yeah.
Good, good.
Cool. How many are near me? It's just one. Just one. above me, right?
Yeah.
How close is the next one?
There are, let's say Law is next to you at the moment. I believe Law and Shathid are next to you. So there's gonna be 2 attacking him and one next to you.
Okay. Cool. I'm going to hit the one in front of me with my longsword,
Sure.
because that's all I can do, because I'm lame. Oh, cool. Does a 14 hit?
That hits.
No, thank God.
These things are very weak.
Yeah. I'm gonna pump a Divine Smite into it,
Okay.
which I'm gonna cast it at level 2. So it's gonna be 4d8
Jesus. All right.
plus my d10.
Okay. Yeah, roll a hit on that. Or you already did. Sorry. Yeah. Roll me damage. I mean.
I gotta find the d8. I found d8. 5, 7,
Ooh.
8.
Ooh.
Man, this is bad. No, it was 5, 2, 1.
Oh.
So I have one more. That's a 3. Cool.
Yeah, it was
11 plus a d10. That's a 3. Cool.
Jesus, dude.
13.
Crazy.
13
13.
on 48 and a d10.
Jesus. I am very sorry, sir.
Sick.
Hey,
I just
DM.
rolled 3
question.
8s in a row.
I'm sad.
Should have let me roll for you, Grease.
Yeah, so the one zombie in front of you, that's the one you're attacking, yeah?
Yeah, the 4d8 was radiant damage.
Oh, yeah. So how much total was radiant? So I can double it.
It would have been 11.
11? Okay, so yeah, 22, and then, yeah,
And then
so
a
still, and then a 3. So then
Four.
still total in front of you, the zombie in front of you still manages to tank that.
23 damage. Jesus Christ, okay.
And it is going to be Azura's
I
turn.
have 2 attack.
Oh, you do have 2 attacks, that's right. You're a fancy boy.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
So we don't remember our previous lives, right?
No.
Like actual.
Nope.
Okay. So I can't teleport my axe to myself.
That's true.
That'd be insane.
That would be crazy.
What if you just
Man,
like
dude.
randomly thought of it and or it just shows up?
Yeah, just
You're
spikes him in the head.
ass right now. Whoa.
Yeah.
Where did this come from?
Sure wish I had some chocolate milk.
This would
What
be
the?
really nice.
My d20 was on a 20 and then 5. Like,
Dang.
I'm so 5 plus 6, 11.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit. No.
Yeah, I didn't assume so. Okay, I'm gonna go cry now. Press 10. Oh wait, do I have any bonus actions? What can I do bonus actions? Oh, I did the divide size of bonus action. Okay. And then my turn.
What? I need to add a sword to my inventory. though.
Hey, I did 24 damage in the hit. That's not
True.
bad.
It's good. They're just strong. All right,
I rolled
Zura.
really terribly.
Here, 1 second. I'm trying to add a sword to my inventory
Oh, okay.
real quick.
You said the regular sword was like a. What was the regular sword?
A long sword.
Did
Okay.
everyone get
Or
long
the
sword?
regular sword would just be like a shoot. Let me look at like a
Is it just a
I
short
just-
sword?
short sword.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
I
let's
went
go with
for a
that.
short sword.
Oh, then I'll just roll with my short sword then.
That's perfect. Just don't light bane it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course not. That's a scimitar, so.
hmm
If I get 2 short swords, I could dual wield.
Mm.
I'm not gonna add the pistol yet. Okay. Here, let me roll.
Y'all can use the pistols. I'll just let you know how they work.
Okay.
Make sure you
That's an
shoot someone far
8.
away.
That's not gonna hit.
I do not have one.
Shirt is
Yeah, 8's
optional.
not gonna hit. No.
I got a 16 as well.
16 hits. Yep.
And that's 9 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go for a. Would I know how to use my key points?
Let's go with yes because otherwise it makes you rather like underpowered in combat.
Okay. So I'm gonna use key point for Flurry of Blows, which is gonna be a 16
Yep.
to hit.
Totally.
And that's 5, 6, 7. That's 8 and 6.
Okay. Yeah. The zombie that is closest to you falls to the ground after that series of hits. And that was
And
both
then,
your attacks,
here,
right?
wait.
Or was it not?
Yeah, that was. And then I'm also gonna have it take a.
It's dead.
Oh, never mind.
You can target another one though if you want.
Well, it's whoever I hit with the Flurry of Blows.
Oh yeah, no, you took it
never
out.
mind.
You fucking murdered it.
Next is going to be Lawrence.
Edok. Then I will hit it with my sword this time.
All right.
Let's see. No, I won't. All right, second attack.
It has to hit 12 AC. Do you get it?
Oh, no, I got a 1.
Was one off?
Okay, second attack.
Man.
Second attack is a 15.
Yep, you got it.
And 9 plus, I got 12 on that.
All right. Yeah, the zombie, you actually managed to chop one of its arms off. And it's
I'll
not
start
looking
beating
too
it with
good.
it.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for sure.
It's an unarmed attack. Oh,
Whoa.
de-armed attack.
Yes.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Let's see. It's going to be Ghost next.
All right. I'm gonna take a very wide arc slash at the zombie right in front of me,
Sure.
and also I'm going to make a sacred flame on the one next to it.
Okay. Sacred
So-
Flame, a save or a roll?
It is a save, so
Okay.
make a dex save of 11.
Sure thing. It's going to be a 7. That's not going to do it.
Okay. So give me 1 second. Does a 19 hit the first one?
That definitely does.
Sweet. So we'll do this dice. Pop. All right. Make that fella take 5 damage.
Okay.
And for the one that gets hit with the sacred flame, I need a d8. Hold on. 2d8. Okay. I think you would. Yeah. That is Okay, that is a 7 and a 1. That is wonderful damage.
Mhm.
And it's radiant damage, so I think you gotta double that.
Yeah, so 16.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, the one you hit with the radiant damage actually starts to crumble and disintegrate, and the one you slashed at remains standing.
And I'm going to make a bonus action to curse a creature you can see within 30 feet until the end of your next turn. For the where is it? Where was it? You said it disintegrated, right?
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, you can. I'll still have dust attack somebody. Yeah.
Okay.
Chokes
Yeah,
him.
I'm gonna make another attack. A and make that creature make one weapon attack against a target of your choice. I want to make it attack the third one that was attacking me.
Okay. Well, little buddy got a 10. Sorry.
Ah.
I mean, he's a pile of dust. I didn't give him any modifiers, so.
All right.
All right.
Uh,
It's going to be Mark's turn after yours if you're done.
Well, that was a reaction. I need a bonus action.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it's wonderful. As a bonus action, you curse a creature you see within 30 feet. Maybe until the end of your next turn. For the duration, the creature has disadvantage on strength and dex checks, and takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes more than one attack on its turn.
Okay.
So the one that I'm directly right in front of and I'm looking at.
All right, so he doesn't take any damage now, but if he makes attacks, he does?
Yes.
Gotcha. All right.
If he makes more than one attack.
More
So if he
than
makes
one.
like a 2 attacks or something.
Okay, well, to be fair, he can only make one attack, but got it.
All right.
Let's go to Mark. Mark doesn't have any weapons at the moment, but he just like takes a massive hand and just clobbers one of the zombies. And oh, buddy. Okay, that's an 8. That'll do. Okay. Hits with that second strike. That's going to be 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay. And back at the top of the order, it's going to be the zombies again. Let's see. We have, what, 2 still on you, Ghost. Let's do those first. Okay, that is a 19 and a 16.
Both hit.
Okay. That's 7 points of damage and 11 points of damage. All right, and there is 1 on you, Azura, since you killed the one, right? And that is going to be a 12, which I know is not sufficient. And Dare, I believe there are 2 still on you.
Okay.
That is going to be an 18 and a 7. Or actually 18, 20, dirty 20.
Yeah.
And that's going to be 12 points of damage.
Hopefully, hopefully.
Let's also move to Theed for this one. And 3 zombies make their way towards you now.
Am I like coherent yet?
Yep, you are okay.
Okay.
Annie, are you
And
okay?
that's going to be a 16, a 17, and a 2. So 2 of those hit.
It's
going to be 7 damage. And 7 damage. So 14 damage. Bludgeoning.
a smooth criminal.
And Rom, I believe there's 1 next to you. That's going to be a 14. Does that hit?
No, it does not.
Okay. And Lawrence, there are 2 at you, I believe, as well.
Holy shit, 11 zombies.
All right.
And that is going to be a 16 for the one of the hits and a 7. The 16 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
At AC hits, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And that is 9 points of damage. All right,
Any
Rom,
specific, or is it just like
bludgeoning. Yeah.
Okay.
And Rom, back to you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start us off with a nice entree. Fuck, where did it go?
I was gonna say a nice entree of what?
Scorching Ray,
Ooh.
but I'm gonna mix it up with since it's quite a high leveled Scorching Ray, I get 3 additional rays
Ooh.
to the already 2 that wait,
That's crazy.
hold on. I'm gonna do some math here. Says I have 2 rays. Hold on. Okay.
Gotta light this place up.
This is a lot of math here, fellas. I got a 2 plus 3. I have 5 rays. And I'm gonna target the one on me. The one on Azura.
Okay.
Because we both have 1, and then the 3 that are approaching
Shithid.
yeah, shithead. And I need to make an individual hit roll for all 5 of them.
Okay. I'll make
So-
a couple of those for you if you want. I got a bunch of
I'm
dice.
just gonna click away.
Oh, okay, you got-
22,
Hit,
6,
hit, or no, sorry, not 6.
20,
Hit,
13,
yep.
and another 13.
That's a hit. So you only failed once. That is very good.
And that is going to be my bonus action because I have Quicken Spell. So I'm going to sacrifice a
Sheesh.
slot.
Okay.
And then... yeah, I'm going to roll damage
Yep.
for all of those fellas.
Is that fire or radiant?
Fire.
Okay.
And it's 7 damage. Wow. Thanks, D6. You fucking
For
pieces.
each?
Yes.
Okay. They're all going to take 14 damage as well. They're also vulnerable to fire.
Brilliant.
Shit.
They're vulnerable to a lot of things. Let's see.
Wonderful.
The one right in front of you crumbles, and the one next to Azura crumbles. And let's see, one of the ones approaching Shithead crumbles as well.
All right. That was 11. We're down to
8.
8. Yes. So
Thanks for
are
counting
there
them for
any-
me.
Yeah. Are we down? So I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt.
As
Oh,
well?
no, wait. I
What?
want to use the gun.
Okay, sure.
How
So-
does that work?
The way that guns work is going to be just a little bit janky because I don't want to take the time to design a really nuanced system or anything. You roll a ranged attack, and then I need you to make a D4 in order to determine lethality of it.
Ooh.
Okay. So that sounds not fun. What sounds really fun is 9d6s.
96s. Okay. Well, we're going to do
I'm
my
gonna cast
system for
Lightning
this one. Lightning bolt. Okay.
Yeah, on a mass grouping of not alive boys.
Sure.
And that would be like kind of in the Grizz area.
Yeah, that'd be Grizz, the Grizz Shithid area. Yeah.
So that's
Don't worry
like,
about Grizz, he can tank it.
Yeah.
I don't want to shock the big bear. Grizz Bay.
Don't worry, he likes it.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
fine.
Uh-huh.
Not from him
but-
though. One from Peel.
Online.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to not hit them. With thread the needle here with this go fuck yourself. Lightning bolt. I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, and it's a 12 deck save for all of them.
Okay. So you're targeting a total of what, 4? Yeah,
I think,
4.
at the very least.
So that is
14.
a 13,
You
a
rolled
15, and an 11 for theirs. Who saves?
Okay, so it's a 12 deck save.
Okay, so let's go with only one of them failed.
Okay, one of them failed. All right, time to. Oh, look at all those dice. 34 damage.
Yowza. Yeah, you completely disintegrate the one of them. And
Oh,
does the other take half?
Now all of the others take half.
Yeah, okay,
Sorry.
those ones also disintegrate. So we're
Here's how
down
you do
to
it. Left.
4 zombies.
Okay. I have the other. I have 2 of them.
And as you cast this spell, it's not like how you've cast this spell in the past.
Oh.
As you cast it, you hear a voice in your head echoing your thoughts saying, "Don't you wish you were stronger?" And this spell just erupts out of you at this point. It destroys those zombies, but you're not able to stop. You're not able to stop channeling this, and it starts to fill the room with this blazing light, and it's just almost heating up the room at this point. And I'm gonna need everybody to take 8 fire damage as well.
Oh fuck.
Eh,
Dad. I don't wanna
I'm
take
I'm
fire
gonna
damage.
cast
Hey, how much
absorb
fire
element.
damage was that?
8.
8.
You're gonna
gonna
absorb
cast-
elements.
Yeah.
Okay. And as well, the remaining 4 zombies, like this light and fire that you're casting out of yourself is actively hunting down these zombies. It's not just a bolt at this point, it's streams of fire and light chasing them. And they're quickly disintegrated, but you can't stop.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, what do you guys all do about this?
Does the Brave the
I start
Wild do anything
yelling
for
for
this?
everyone to take cover.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm.
Get the fuck out of the way!
Does the Brave the Wild do anything for the heat?
It's not really just heat, it's actual like fire damage.
We
Oh,
are in
So-
an oven.
Okay.
Yeah, you're cooking.
I'm gonna shove one of the zombie that's closest to me back, and I'm just gonna fucking dive down and cast my steel encasement.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Damn. All right. Roll me a do a d20 plus your spell mod.
Gotcha. That is. Hold on. What is my spell modifier again? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30, 20.
Jesus. Okay. And Rom, I want you to contest this with your spell mod.
Just one, pretty much, is my spell modifier.
Yeah, but roll a d20 for it too.
Roll a d20.
Yeah.
Shit, I just did that like 2 seconds
Mm.
ago. You lucky bastard! I've rolled a 3.
Okay.
Plus- Yeah.
Yeah, so almost instantaneously, this metal sphere claps around you, and the magic that you were casting stops, and the room is again in darkness. Everyone all right?
Can I can I knock on the sphere?
You were right in
Just
there.
be like, how's it going?
I can't trust anybody. She won't fucking with me. It was an accident. All that happened.
Look, if I didn't do it, we would all be cooking.
I think.
Just get in.
Really quick,
We're gonna
I
have,
have an
chicken
idea.
tonight.
Is the spell done?
The spell is done.
I
Yes.
would be dead.
Okay, fair enough. And I release the steel.
You know,
You have no idea how I hate tight spaces, mate.
Sorry, I didn't know.
as
but it
Ghost,
seemed like the most plausible idea.
As effective as that was, you could have killed him.
Yeah, yeah. I
I'm-
would have been microwaved. Or wait, no, just cooked.
Yeah, I've never
Convection
seen
oven.
Microwave.
a Medi use that.
Well, yeah, because I'm not a Medi.
Right, I know,
think
it's
I
just
feel like I've made that clear.
you have, it's just surprising still to see.
Okay.
I say we get the hell out of here.
Hey, grab that rose. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to grab the rose.
Yeah, you grab the rose with no trouble.
No, it deals more psychic damage every time he touches it.
No, I can't take more psychic damage. I will die.
Rom, once again, I'm so sorry. Just keep apologizing.
Let's just get back to town. I'm done with this place.
Is anyone feeling overheated by chance? Like
I'm
heat
fine.
stroke is
Little hot.
imminent.
Yeah, I feel like all of us are.
Okay, can I cast cryoblast? Just kind of like in the air.
Just
Make it
kind of
cold.
yeah, sure. I don't think I need to have a roll for that since you're just like doing it for
Kind
fun.
of chilling the room down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Insulin.
Drop it.
So just kind of a pleasant cold hits all of you.
Well, I'm gonna add a little bit of gust of wind to the top of it, so it's like AC. you
Oh,
know?
very nice. Very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Refreshing.
We're living in bougie.
We all hop in the wagon, and the gust of wind is pushing the
Yeah.
sails.
The sails of the wagon.
Yes, the sails.
We are sand pirates.
Mm-hmm. All right. And as you exit those ruins, before you get in the carriage, you notice that two of the 7 pillars are now like almost immaculate looking. They're whole.
Oh.
Whereas before they had little hairline fractures or were, dusty. 2 of them look perfect.
Can I roll a perception check on them?
And I
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
want to wander up to one of them and use identify.
Okay.
I'm gonna do an Arcana check.
With Identify, Lawrence, you can tell that it is holding a spirit.
I'm gonna do
is
an
an
Arcana
8.
check on the pillars.
Sure.
That's an 8 on perception.
Okay.
Those
You...
were not good.
Hmm,
8,
that's not fantastic.
9, 10, 11,
Oh
12.
no, that's an 11 on perception.
11 on
If he's
perception?
What
within
is-
10 if he's within 10 feet of me, he gets a +3 on perception checks. as well.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, an 11 will do it. Shathid, you just barely notice on the second pillar, just behind it, peeking out, is the pale face of the creature who introduced themselves as Demos before. And they wave.
And I wave back.
Yeah.
I wave.
Do we see? Wait, does anybody
What
see
are
this
you-
happen?
what?
Yeah.
What are you
you
waving at?
you all see it happen.
Do we see Demos?
Yeah, all of you see Demos as well, just kind of barely, like, you kind of look where Shathid is waving, and Demos is there, just kind of peeking around the pillar.
Damn,
Hey, we've seen you before. When we shade
Hello?
stepped with
Kidding.
stealth.
And
Who are you?
I grab the gun.
No, don't.
Oh, hold on! Don't grab the.
Can I like motion him to be like, no, we do not need a gun.
Yeah, you do this. And
I persist.
Demos very gingerly steps out from behind the pillar with her hands up and says, "Look, I can't really move from this spot, really very far away from this pillar, but what you did down there was pretty cool."
Yeah, I know.
Were you the one that made me have a death ray of sorts?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I
Alright.
felt that, but probably was
You
one of
felt
my...
it.
Yeah,
Do you know where it came from?
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that it came from my friend, I guess. There's this other person at the other pillar that I've rather not like to speak to, and they're a little creepy.
Dimitri.
Your friend. Have you seen them before?
Yeah, it's been a minute, but yes.
Describe them to me.
They have
Describe them to me.
they wear this huge cloak, and they have three
Three eyes.
eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you know that?
Met him on the way down.
Ah,
Down under.
Can I go and like kick the second pillar?
sure.
Let's not do that.
As you kick that pillar, almost instantly in front of you, you see that figure that's been described to you. The three-eyed, cloaked figure. And it raises up a lantern in its left hand, and suddenly you are transparent and you can see a fire inside of you burning. And
Do we see this happening, or is this?
yeah,
just,
you
like...
see this happening now, yeah.
Oh.
And Shathid, you are frozen, and almost immediately you notice the parallels between the lantern and your own kind of soul fire. It's the same flame burning in two different places. And
Can
the
I
spirit
speak with it?
says, "Stop.
Hammer time.
But why?
You are tampering with things that you have no idea of."
Do you
Yeah,
do you
shoot
know
it.
what this is? As I hold up the rose, or not hold up the rose, but kind of like, I don't know, indicate that the rose is the thing that I'm speaking of.
I
Do you know what this is?
all of time.
All of. That's a touch dramatic.
It's not. It sounds dramatic, but you are literally holding everything.
What?
Where's your carrying?
We can
stuff?
see him,
Okay.
right? Like we could talk to him.
Yep.
Why
Um,
is it in the shape of like a rose? I feel like that's a bit just.
I feel like that's an arbitrary question that we shouldn't be asking, more rather than why there's people trapped in pillars.
No,
Sure,
I
go
can get
ahead, why
behind
is
that.
it
All
rose?
the
Rose.
time is
Time.
that rose. I feel like
I
it
can
could be
get that.
easily broken. Like
Yeah.
It-
Why is it here?
It should not have been made. There should be no vulnerability for the entire universe, but
Who made it?
Everything is a weak point.
a group called the Assueris made it.
A lame name.
Do I
is
recognize
that
that
name
name?
familiar?
It's very
Do I
familiar to
recognize
all
it?
of you, yeah.
Can I shudder?
Specifically,
Shut up.
Yeah?
Can I be afraid?
Physically
You
shudder?
can, yeah, sure. Oh, wait,
Okay.
you to ask me that.
Make an afraid check.
Okay,
Does
Make
afraid
a
check.
make an ooga booga roll.
All right,
I
what
got
dice
an
is this?
does that-
18. I got
Yeah,
an 18.
you ooga booga.
Oh my.
Oh, I got an 18 too.
Does that name also seem especially familiar
Yes.
to? Okay.
Long ago, the Assueris were creatures that protected broken timelines. Ours was one of them. And they instilled us, the Seven, to fix it, but we were unsuccessful. And now this rose serves as a timeless reminder of our failure, and we remain entombed.
What's your name, to be specific?
Good question. Give me
I
just
don't
a
know.
second
I'm
to
not going to answer.
just a second to think of a name.
Thanos.
Yeah.
Oh,
My name is Laison.
Okay.
Liaison.
Well, hold on. Let me just
How
write
many
that down and make
lasagna,
sure it's
Matt?
spelled right.
Laison, what importance do you have on this world?
Lazon.
Haha! I did it right again. Let's fucking go.
Laison, what importance do you have upon this world?
I am one of the Seven, but now one of the Entombed. So nothing presently.
Nothing? So how are you doing this? How am I transparent? What is this fire?
That's your soul, and presently, or you are within 5 foot of my pillar.
Within 5 foot of your pillar?
That's correct.
So
Which one's yours?
how am I supposed to get out of here? Out of this?
I mean, I can let you go. I
Was it
don't.
it'd be
the pillar I
really-
touched?
It would be really cool if you did.
Fine. And you stop being transparent. Your fire kind of stops.
Are you?
guys.
Do you know why we're here? Like, why
Yeah.
this is happening to us? I mean, I can explain if you don't know what I'm talking about, but
I know sort of what you are. You are not supposed to be here.
I mean, we
duh,
kind of
no
gathered
duh.
that.
You
Pretty
are,
obvious.
how do we say, part of the additional 7? My guess would be you are a secondary possible redemption for this timeline.
This one or the one we're supposed to be in?
This one. And I can't imagine you're in your right bodies.
No.
No,
Definitely not.
apparently
No.
my name is Ameti.
You, in this timeline, you are Ameti. Yes.
Oh, well, all right.
Hey guys, I can walk on walls.
Why is that relevant?
Well, I just seen. I'm currently standing on the side of the pillar, like with my both
Chakra
feet
control
against,
on point.
both
Okay.
feet against the pillar.
All right, Ram, you said you were going to approach Liaison as well.
Yeah. I'm kind of like pissed with a gun in my hand. And
Is
Crazy Bird is crazy.
does he do anything but me just standing on the side of his pillar?
Nope.
Cool.
He just lets it
I'm just
Um,
sideways standing on the pillar, like, hey, look.
I ignore the sideways bear in my rage. And I was like, I'm pretty upset. It's like, you almost killed everyone in there. For no good reason.
What's up?
I would like peace, Ram. I don't need a redemption for this timeline. I would like to be let go.
Well, you certainly weren't helping.
If you all die, I can go back to peace. I was woken when you were put here, and I'd rather not be.
That's gonna sound like a you problem real quick if you don't step out and leave us alone.
And as you say that, you see him hold up this lantern again, and your fire starts to blaze, and you feel a chill go through your body. You are in no position to be making threats, young man.
On seeing this, can I
Aren't
fire
aren't I not, like,
cryoblast?
in 5 feet? I feel like I'd be smart enough not being 5 feet of his pillar if I was gonna talk trash.
Okay. Then you just
Do I
feel a
still-
chill, then, yeah.
Oh, okay.
What were you
Never
saying?
mind what I never mind what I was saying. It was
Okay.
purely circumstantial, and the circumstances have
Okay.
changed.
Okay.
I was okay, anyway. I was like, you have a little talk yourself for only having 5 feet of desert to your own name.
And at this, he says nothing and just stares daggers at you.
That's what I thought. Me and my group are gonna head out now, and you try to
Right.
sneak and leave everyone else alone. We might be a redemption, so sit tight, sleep well, hope the pillow's cozy.
Stop.
And Liaison flips you off.
I do with my little long bird feathers. I'm like, get some.
As-
Hey,
Random question: is there any rocks around?
Yeah,
Like-
it's a desert.
Okay.
so-
Can I get out of 5 feet and then throw a rock at it at the pillar?
Sure.
Stop it.
Was it the one I touched?
Petty.
You're just
This is
bullying. We're just
petty.
bullying this
you
old
almost
dead guy.
you hit me. You hit me.
Right.
There?
Are you
Was it
trying to
the
hit
So
there?
My
noggin.
shoe. You hit my shoe on accident.
I apologize profusely to Dare.
That was good. I was kind of in the way.
Sorry, I did not mean to do that.
Do we like this pillar?
Lasagna, like, just gonna ignore the bear.
Yeah, he's continuously ignoring him.
Do we like this pillar?
No, we don't really like this pillar at all.
Can
It
I
has
jump
a
up
really...
and down and try to knock the pillar over?
Oh my god!
Um,
Don't give him more room.
Like, I
no.
can jump up a bit and come back down on the pillar. Like
You're
sideways?
not locked to gravity, dude. You're not like in an alternate plane where gravity goes like that.
I'll just kind of shimmy.
Nothing
Just
really.
like
like
stomp
really-
on it.
Like really aggressive squats.
Okay, nothing really happens. I'm sorry.
He is teabagging the pillar.
Alright.
I'm
Um,
seeing a bear just fucking do a Russian.
I'm
dance.
going to cast instant darkness in a 30 feet radius.
Yo, okay.
And I cast instant lightness.
Okay, why are you doing that? I want to see this play out.
Hold on. Everybody shut up. All right?
No.
Why?
This guy doesn't want us to be here. We don't want to be here. We have a common interest. So how about you, Mr. Lazon, help us get out of here, and let's
After
stop
another rock while he's talking.
bullying this old dead guy for 5
the
minutes
head.
so we can figure something out.
Thank you.
I would like to throw
I don't
another
like how you're
rock.
helping the person that's with my soul and almost
It's pitch
got
black,
everyone
you hit my
killed.
head.
No, I wasn't aiming
Shots.
for Dare. I was aiming for the pillar.
It's pitch black, dude. There's darkness.
But you
Can't see
cast
anything.
instant lightness.
don't
I have
that.
dark
That's
vision.
not an actual thing.
That's not an actual thing. He's just being
And dark
goofus.
vision doesn't work in darkness.
No, it doesn't.
It's like it's pretty much blind to a point.
Yeah.
Rip. Rip.
You fill a given
Ethan.
expanse with thick darkness enveloping all of those
Yeah.
around you in a 30-feet circle.
Yeah. It's
Well,
pretty
in that
sweet
case,
stuff.
I apologize once more profusely to Dare.
Yes, Lawrence.
I want to throw the fake fireball at him, the practice one.
Okay. Intentionally.
Yeah,
Okay.
not at Dare, at the.
It's Dare.
That lays on. Okay.
Yeah.
It
Is
hits there.
anybody listening to me?
Kidding. Yeah.
It is there.
No, it hits Lizzo.
Right now, we don't have utmost patience with.
I
him. We're
am
not being
listening to
productive.
you.
I know you are, but is everybody else?
And Mark speaks up. Yeah, I'm listening as well.
Can't see.
Sorry,
It's hard
I
to
had to
hear.
get that out of my system.
You know, you do drive a hard bargain, but
Look, like
this way's kind of fun.
it is. I'm sure it is, but I don't want to be here any longer than I have to be.
I don't know, it was pretty fun.
I
Neither
think we're here for a reason.
you are here for a reason. You are here to fix this timeline, but I
How-
don't believe
how?
in you.
Well, we
That's a
have
bit
the
rude.
rose. How about we just destroy that fuck all and then we.
That
No,
There's
that's a
a
bad
reason I
idea.
made it completely dark here, so that you couldn't see us. Nobody could see anything, so that people would just fucking talk.
Can you turn the lights back on?
No.
What?
Please?
Does dark vision work?
I think you owe
No.
me at least the lights.
Well,
I
Does
try
True
to-
Sight work?
I
How
can
do you
start
have
random
True
shooting
Sight?
in
What the?
directions. We'll see
I
how that
have True
goes.
Sight.
Did anything I say
True
just
sight
go
would
through?
work.
Did any?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
No.
Run that back. There's a reason I cast fucking darkness, right?
Well,
And
I'd
it's going to
assume
stay
so.
dark until we come to an agreement.
Yeah, True Sight is
I
gonna
will
work
not
though.
be turning. I will not
It
be
is gonna
turning on
work?
the lights.
Yeah.
I try
So
to walk
you're
around
the only one
Okay.
that can see is the True Sight.
Okay.
Everyone hears a click click. I said, well, I can start shooting.
I try to walk
Can
around
I-
the pool and I fall.
Jesus.
Why would you start shooting? What does that gain?
Can I
For you to
walk
turn
up?
back the
And
lights.
and Mark speaks up for a second. Everyone, please. We don't have to do what this person says. We just should listen.
all right. Let's be
I
civilized.
think we should listen to Mark.
Let's just be sensible. Like, can
We've
you
had our
all
fun.
like use your brains? Do you have any?
Ameti,
Well,
it's
I mean, I don't think
Ghost.
some of us
It's
do.
it's fine.
Yeah.
It's
Can I go?
Shafid.
Can I go flick Ghost in the back of the head?
okay.
Since I'm the only one that can see here, like he's not gonna know who it was.
All right.
Hit him upside the back of the head.
No, not a
Where
hit,
the
just a.
fuck did that?
Shafid
Just
just
a
sees me
flick.
like
Okay.
profusely dancing on the pole.
Sure.
Have Grizz pole dancing on lasagna's pillar.
Do I have the
Listen.
ability to take a screenshot as a cyborg?
No.
Dang it! I was gonna take a screenshot of Dare.
That's called a picture, but
A picture. Well, I mean, it's kind of a screenshot because it's in my head.
okay. Well, no is the answer.
Jesus fuck.
All right. Yeah, you flick Ghost in the back of the head. Ghost probably just like has an aneurysm.
Yes, I do. I get even more pissed. I swear to God.
All right. At this point, Mark kind of blindly moves around in the dark and manages to grab you, Shathid, like kind of by the scruff of your whatever shirt you're wearing, and literally picks you up.
Can I attempt to fly?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to fly above the darkness.
Okay.
He can fly above. It's 30 diameter.
30
All
feet.
right. Make a strength contest against
Rock.
A fucking
Mark.
rock.
which you have to
Yeah,
beat a 27.
Oh.
All right, Derek, test your thing.
What?
I don't know. You have a bunch of buffing spells, so I'm sure you might have something.
Well, I got a 19.
That's
That
not
does
gonna do it. He's just holding you as you're
whatever I
flapping.
would do wouldn't do anything.
Can I flick him in the head? Is that an option? Can I flick him in the head?
That's an option. Yeah.
Okay, I would like to flick him in the head instead of flying because that
This is
didn't work
why
out.
Rom has a pistol out and is willing to shoot.
I mean-
everyone.
Wait, do you have wings?
Yeah.
What do your wings look like?
Wings.
Uh,
Just to
they're
add
just
the
kinda
wings
like-
to the.
Kind of
I'm
bat
sorry,
like.
Dare, I forgot that.
Yeah, are they like mechanical wings?
Kind of bat like.
Yes, mechanical
Bat wings?
wings.
Yeah.
Bat wings.
They look like edgy mercy wings.
I didn't have those wings. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot that.
Yeah.
The
what heck,
wings?
man?
Oh, yeah. I
I
mean, I
forgot
thought I
the
brought it
beat.
up multiple times.
The
You
wangs.
probably did.
There was a lot of mention of
That
flying
doesn't mean I
around.
listened.
All right.
Can I disrobe to like
Oh boy.
so as not to be grabbed onto?
Sure.
How big are these wings?
Okay. Fairly good
Large.
sized. They have to carry around my metal
That is fair.
big self.
Open demon wings. Fuck it. You're looking
Okay.
cooler now. Holy shit. Okay.
So I disrobe. Well, just the part that he's grabbing. I don't know what all he's
Mm.
grabbing. You
Sure.
just said buy the garment.
Sure.
Should have
Fully
heart
naked.
underwear.
No one's gonna see it, but
When the
What's
lights come back on.
There's
It's just
nothing
a
to see. It's
robot.
mechanical. Yeah.
Hey, who knows?
How
You
do
got
we
a
get
piston
down?
dick.
Piston dick. Stop.
Go gadget extendo dick.
All right.
Pneumatic
I think
punch.
okay, we've lost track a little bit. Okay, we're going
Yeah.
back to you've flown up in the air above the cloud, and Ghost and Mark have calmed everyone else down at this point. Besides Dare on the pillar.
Of course.
Can I?
calm down
Oh wait, no,
Darren
I can't
Miller.
see.
Right.
Can I just like guess where Dare is? Like, 'cause I
Yeah.
wanna
Careful where you
cast-
touch.
Roll for chance.
do we have water nearby, or should I just create water?
There's no water nearby in the desert, no.
Okay, I'm just
there
gonna
might
cast.
be in the cart because I did have water. In
Yeah.
my rations that I had, there would be water in there.
This is you
Oh,
know,
she's put.
you guys are hyping up the plot point Lazone's giving that's not gonna be that helpful, I'm just saying.
Question.
Oh yeah, because
Can
everyone
I
was just fucking
use
arguing.
Can I use 6 glacius grips to flick everyone but Dare in the head?
Yeah, fuck it.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay. I would
Oh.
like to do that. React
Um
as you will.
okay. Yeah,
I'm just with
everyone
you and
feels
flicking
a
people in the
a
head.
sharp pain to the back of their head. It's kind of cold as well.
Again, with
Okay.
the flex. Can we just chill?
Will
I'm
Oh,
they
gonna
afflict?
Everyone just hears a snicker from above.
I'm gonna cast create water and
Uh-huh.
then shape that water into just a cube to just drench Dare on
Okay.
the side of the pool.
Why?
Yeah.
Can
And
you
it's
roll
gonna
to
be
find
cold
me?
water too. It's
Yeah, you might have to roll to find because it is pitch black.
I mean, it's
Yeah, I
5 foot
mean,
by 5 foot, and I can hear his voice.
yeah,
No,
roll with
all he goes-
disadvantage. Roll just a ranged attack with spells for disadvantage as well.
I don't even know what my spell modifier would be.
Look at spells. It's
Uh,
on the top.
it would
says modifier
be-
next to it.
Yeah.
I do not see that.
Okay, just go
It's,
ahead and I think your
under
intelligence is like
features and
+2.
Well, that one's a 6. And that one's a 16.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
it's-
you're taking the 6. So.
6?
Well, yeah, because
Yeah, it's a
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage?
Yeah. I'm not giving you
Oh.
advantage for seeing in the dark.
Mm.
But yeah, you like feel a spray of water like go right next to you, Dare. And a little bit of it hits you, but like, yeah, it's not too crazy.
Just
Gonna try.
like a mist, like you're at SeaWorld.
Yeah.
You get like one droplet right in your eye.
Just for good measure.
Someone pee on me?
Don't worry about it.
Fucking shithead.
It wasn't me. I'm just saying don't worry about it.
Alright, I'm willing to listen if everyone else is. This darkness is starting to piss me off. And my trigger finger's itching.
That's a fair enough threat. Kind of. I don't know if it's a threat or not.
All right. And Lazone starts to. I just changed up the pronunciation of his name just on the fly. Lazone starts to speak
Calzone.
and says,
Lasagna.
essentially, this timeline is doomed. It's
Oh.
failed. And we are currently at a point in time where it's possible for it to be saved again. What I'm assuming is you were put here by some sort of grand order of the universe in order to attempt to save it. You all following me so far?
Yeah, more or less.
I
Keep
guess.
talking.
It's dark. I can't follow you.
Right. Yep.
It didn't
great.
mean literally.
Anyways, I believe the universe also wants us to help you. And honestly, I could care less. And what you've done has awakened some of us, namely me and Demos. The others are still dormant, resting. But as this world begins down its track almost, like a train on tracks, it will reach its dead end and effectively detonate. This world ends by crashing into another planet. And
Shit.
Oh, dinosaurs die.
it's
Can
not
I immediately
good.
look up to the sky and just like search for planets?
No, you can't.
Where's not the planet?
Yeah, you look up. Are you still above the cloud as well?
Yes. And
Yeah.
can I use my zoom?
Okay, yeah, you zoom in like really, really far, and you can just barely see another planet. And
Guys, I
it
don't think he's bluffing.
does look a little close. And you'd think that just two planets alone colliding wouldn't destroy an entire timeline, right? The issue is that the shockwave this creates, combined with the core of this planet, which is an inherent magical one, shatters through several planes of existence, namely the astral and the magical plane. This reaction alone is enough to rip through time itself. And so far, we haven't been able to stop it from happening.
So how are we supposed to do that? I mean,
I don't know. That's why I don't care, is because it is so impossible. The odds are stacked against you from the beginning, especially in this tiny little town. I don't know why this is the nexus point, but this is where it begins. This is the highest chance of success from this stupid little town.
Correct.
And these
Maybe the
ruins.
rose has something to do with it.
Maybe.
You said it was like the world, right?
It's this
Or-
entire reality, yes.
I cast a perception.
so
not
if the
cast.
wait,
My
Get 'em.
perception
So-
check.
if the planets were to collide,
But the rose survived? Would that
I
is the rose's destruction what destroys everything?
it's I don't honestly know. I guess it would make sense if the rose was the last piece holding it together, but I don't know how it would be able to be saved.
Sounds like if either the rose or this planet gets non-alived, that the timeline that we're in right now and others are at risk, no matter what. Either or survives,
That's correct. And
and
it would be really great if you all succeeded, but I I don't think it's possible. And that's why I was trying to kill you all, was to end it and spare you the trouble.
right, not appreciated.
I realized that.
Hey,
So don't
trying
do that
killing is
again.
better than doing nothing at all.
Well, I
Yeah.
think we've calmed down, and I snap my fingers, and the darkness slowly fades away.
All right.
There's
Feel
Uh,
like
like-
clouds lifting.
Dare is fully sprinting in a circle around the pillar,
okay.
just like
Okay, random question to DM.
Sure.
When I was like in the seeing of everything and nothing all at once, did I see this planet?
Yeah, you take a moment to think, and yeah, you see the scene of the planet crashing into the other one, and you see its core absolutely just ripping through planes of existence. Yeah.
You
Can I
take another
cast-
5 psychic damage.
No. Just for asking me a question, damage. No.
Yep.
Rip.
No, you don't.
Just for pondering the thought.
Your brain can't handle the thought of 2 planets colliding.
Can I perception check the rose to see if I see, like, since this is all of reality that we're speaking of, the planet that is coming to collide with us at all in the rose?
No. The rose appears static.
Unfortunate.
So
And
what you did back there, down there in the tomb, that was you whispering shit into my ear.
that was me. Yeah.
Right. Well, that power was great and all, and it doesn't seem like you need it anymore. So if you want to give it to someone who might have a chance at, you know,
You're
actually
saying
fixing things,
you're saying you want my power then.
some of it, maybe all of it. I don't know, I'm feeling generous.
Huh.
Giving
A
some of it to
large
you.
majority.
You know, why not? Demos,
Right.
would you assist me? Yeah. You're sure about this, Lizone? Yeah, I am. What the hell? If he even survives, great. Step within 5 feet of me, please.
Sure thing.
Careful.
You do that, or
I do.
okay?
But first, I throw back my gun holster and stuff like that, and it's like, fellas, but don't make it. It was a pleasure knowing you people.
I grab the gun.
Yeah. Take that back to general store.
General store.
And you know, whoever wants to take the tavern, you know, you guys can have it. Just drink your hearts out.
What's that again?
Because
Cat will
it's
probably
gonna be
like
the end
that.
of the world.
All right, and you do all this, and then Lezone raises up his lantern for the third and final time. And this time, when he raises up the lantern, it's glowing with a blue flame, and your soul flame turns from a kind of pale whitish orange to blue. And they start crackling in unison, and your sight kind of leaves you. You kind of fade out. And all of you see him just glowing with this intense fire. And then he disintegrates, leaving a pile of smoking ashes in his wake.
Does he leave his cloak?
Yeah, his cloak appears on the ground as well.
Ah,
And
snag it.
you
Where is
Emperor's
Demos?
new clothes.
you basically see Demos look just a little bit concerned, and you turn back to face the party, and all of you notice that he's gained a third eye in the middle of his forehead, and
fuck.
as well, this cloak, instead of like actually touching you, it kind of hovers around you, and your body itself has gained this transparent, almost ethereal and phantasmal looking shimmer to it.
Are we able to touch it?
Yeah,
Or is he, like-
he is permeable still, or he is non-permeable still, but it just looks very, very different.
Can I like
Snazzy
force
then.
grab my gun holster back?
Yeah. And
Yeah, snag it.
It is a
From...
nice go.
Sorry, mate. Didn't seem
and
like
as
it was gonna
well,
die there.
you can see his soul flame in the center of his chest burning brightly, this pure white now. All of you can.
Feels
Looks like it
feels
works.
good.
Congrats.
How far can you go? Like from this spot?
Yeah, he's able to walk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this feels nice.
Created the new big
You-
bad.
You see the Shathid kind of step back from him, kind of cowering.
Let's
Or-
head home, eh? Think we've got a world and whole timeline to save.
Yeah, I guess so.
Somehow.
All right. Right here. How much longer do you guys want to go tonight? Just wondering.
10, 15. For me.
I can
Hours?
go for as long as.
I can go the distance.
Okay. Let me take a quick break, real quick here. I'm gonna say goodnight to the rest of my family. I think they're probably going to bed, and then we can resume.
Bro, imagine it's 1:16.
All right. I'll be
Everyone in
right
my
back.
house has gone to bed.
Describe him to me.
Just eat it.
All right.
I
I'm
feel
back.
To
Oh,
destroy.
never mind. Hold on.
Here, y'all are getting freaky, huh? Getting crazy.
You
What?
know it, babe.
What's going on?
Oh. Hey! What the heck? I can be just deafened.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can be deafened and still speak. That's weird.
Yeah.
Huh. All right.
I grab the
So
rose and eat it.
what?
Yeah, with
He's
the
got a
fork.
fork.
Shathid would like to defend the rose with his
Not
life.
again.
I don't have a fork. Just eat.
How much
Okay.
You will have
longer
to engage in battle with Shathid to do that.
All
That
right.
shouldn't be too hard.
be?
Yeah, so you guys are all just kind of looking at Rom at this point, who's just glowing with ethereal fire. And Demos says, wow, I really didn't expect that to work. I thought, I thought for sure you were going to be the pile of ash. But hey, congrats on not.
What can I
Congrats
do,
on living.
Demos?
Demos, would you be willing to lend me your power?
Not a chance in hell.
But why?
Demos, can you be
I
my-
don't
can you
want
be my
that to happen to
patron?
me.
You won't be a pile of
Girl.
ash. We will live on together.
We'll spread your
Well-
ashes wherever you want.
Yeah.
yeah,
we'll make
yeah.
you a tree.
Canyon.
You'll no longer be locked to this dreaded pillar.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You
Hey,
can go the
real
distance.
quick, Rom. Can you
Yeah.
still hear Les Zones in your head or anything? Is there like,
You just made a warlock pact.
and yeah, Rom, you can hear Les Zones just kind of say, "Guess you're stuck with me now."
Oh,
Ah, fuck. He's in my head.
Yep.
You have someone in your head too? No, I'm kidding.
Enjoy your
I
warlock
don't
pact.
know that stuff.
Shithy, do you really want to do this?
I think we will need all the help we can get in this endeavor. I mean, it's a whole planet.
We really want
Yeah.
to give the idiotic metallic robot thing powers.
I
And here's the
mean,
thing: I've seen the importance of this rose, and I intend to guard it with my life, but
You saw the
my own
importance of
measly
it, and then you
life.
tried to crush it. I'm not in favor of this decision. I think
I
I'd
saw
much
the
rather give the
importance
bear
of it after
powers.
trying to crush it. Demos has affected me,
Brandon, you were called idiotic, and you did not try to fight it.
perhaps.
Look,
I just want.
hey, okay, if not, I don't believe I
Amos, how
caught your
about you
name.
choose?
Yeah.
Well,
Come
see,
here, come here, boy.
well, see,
No.
see, that's the thing. I would choose him, but I'm just wondering who else really would be volunteering here.
I mean, I'll volunteer.
Well,
I
yes.
could. I
Demos, I have a few questions. So,
Yeah.
do you remember like anything before this, like this place?
I kind of, not a whole lot. No, the only thing I really remember are the initials GBA, and I don't know what they
Oh my
mean.
God. Man, I can't wait.
But that's about
So
it.
it's a deal then, Demos. You're gonna come with me.
Now, just
Right.
hold on for a second. Let me decide.
Fair, fair. I'll give you your time.
And Ghost, so basically all of you are volunteering, then.
I think we should.
I
give it to
mean,
me.
yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
I'm a
It's
pretty
up
cool
to you
guy.
though, man.
I mean,
I got a lot of body to harness the power.
that's true.
I might want to ask you more questions, but
No, yeah, sure, shoot.
I had no questions.
no, I mean like without the others being present.
Demos, I will make you a deal.
All right.
I will give you a 50-50 timeshare of my body.
Timeshare? What?
That will give you the ability to go wherever you want. 50% of the time you will
don't
be in control.
You don't even know that's how that works.
You don't
Well,
exist.
I mean, you don't know that's not how that works.
Yeah, you make a good point.
I can tell
I'm
you
gonna-
right now that I have full control over my body and soul.
I'm gonna cast message to Demo.
Okay. Also, Rom, when you say that you have full control, Lizon says, you care if let me try for a second?
No.
All right, well, I'm doing it anyways. And, you
And I just
feel
like
your left arm raise up, and materializing in it is a lantern. And then the hand drops,
don't
the
like this
lantern phases out, and Lezone in your head chuckles. Just checking.
great. So we're sharing this body.
Um,
Do that again, and you know.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know if we'll have a body soon.
Just gonna kill
Okay.
yourself.
I look.
Uh,
I won't. I don't really. Yeah, I'll let you
Unless
take the
I
reins.
really need it, I will let you know. But until then, this is my body, alright? Not trying to have some weird demon control the rest of it.
I'm not a
Seems to
demon.
commit Sudoku with
You
a pistol.
definitely don't not look like a demon.
I'm not a demon, and actually, you're closer to a demon now.
Ah, well,
Correct.
Well, I guess we both are. We're two. Whatever.
well, I wasn't a demon before
Two
you
demons in a body.
demonified me.
Another bad joke.
So okay, so it does work like that. Good guess, by the way, dude.
I finished my message.
What's your message?
It's gonna be like, hey, it's the bear guy. You can do whatever you want. It's my body, I don't care. If you give me the power, that'd be pretty sick.
Is this
I would love
flirting?
that.
What?
What?
I was gonna say I would love to
Did you
have
ask if
Dara
this
and
is
Damos
flirting?
flirting with each other.
Is this flirt? I'm just asking if the message is flirting because the way you said that was kind
If
of
you want it
strange to
be
me.
Flirting, I can be flirting.
No, I need to know what your intention is, please.
I can be whatever you want me to.
Are you in full control of my body?
Okay.
I'll let you
Demos,
do whatever you want.
Well,
Demos messages back just like literally, I don't know how message appears in someone's head, but like if it was text messages, Demos responded with K.
Sick.
Demos, I'm not gonna make you any crazy deals. And then I just reach out a hand to like
Yeah.
shake his hand.
Huh. Yeah, no, you look pretty clean. All right. Um, and they reach out and do shake your hand. I don't know really what the point of that
Right.
was, but cool.
It's nice meeting you.
Oh. And Demos actually blushes a little bit at that and is like, no one's actually, I guess, introduced themselves properly? Sorry. Yeah, cool. Cool.
I introduce myself as I'm a bear man.
Ghost is having an easier time flirting than Dare is.
And
is
I'm not
this?
even flirting.
Yeah.
I'm just being nice.
Just for a second, I want to talk with Ghost alone, please.
Oh my.
Keep it
what's up?
PG-13 here, fellas.
Not like that.
Hey. Yeah, what's up, Demos?
You said you had questions for me, and I'm wondering what those are.
You said you don't remember really how you got here, and neither do we. Like, we've just completely taken on the forms of these random people, but yet we still have identities from God knows where. And I feel like our situation is somehow similar. I just want to hear what you make of it.
I'm really having trouble deciding, Ghost, and that's why I'm hesitant to really bond with anyone, because I've been dormant for a really long time. I've literally been dead and not. It's hard to explain not existing, Ghost, but it's peaceful, and I
Do I make any recollection of like myself, like of my own memories, like my personal memories, not of Amedi's?
Yeah, when Demos
A sense of familiarity.
mentions not existing, you get what they're saying. You can relate to that based on your time in Limbo as Ghost.
Okay. I can weirdly relate. I don't quite remember why. It may have something to do with my actual self.
Yeah.
But the whole
I don't know what to do. And I'd like to save this world, but I don't think that it's possible. I hate to say that Lizone is
Yeah.
right because I don't like Lizone, but
I'm not a fan either.
I hate to say, but I think he's right, Ghost.
Yeah, I've been kind of thinking the same thing. Like the whole with the rose, with like he said the whole planet. What can we realistically do against a planet?
Right? And
I mean, the only thing I can really sort of think of is that rose. Like it definitely has something to do with it.
it does. I know in my heart that it does. And I remember something as well just now. I think we're something called virtues. I remember being called that. And I think mine is love, which I know it sounds really cheesy, obviously.
I mean, I somehow think it's fitting.
Yeah, maybe. I believe Lizone's is power, also, which
Yeah, makes
it's
fitting.
it's fitting. And I mean, I have power myself, but it's never been like Lizone's. I've never been able to tap someone's life force directly.
Maybe you have a different type. Maybe it's not like
Yeah, and
direct. Maybe it's more of an indirect.
I remember with all of them, I've always felt out of place and not strong
All of
enough. But
them?
yeah, the six of them and me.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember the rest of them now because I don't know. They're still not up. They're still not awake. I don't know how that works, but I remember feeling out of place. But they never seem to care, which I guess speaks for their character.
That's unfortunate. Do you think you're from a sort of different universe? Like entirely?
Maybe. Here sure doesn't feel familiar. Though
Well.
I feel a desire to protect it, it doesn't feel like home. No.
I get that.
Let's bring the others back in, and I'll make up my mind.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
And all of the rest of you kind of walk back and maybe gave them some distance before or whatever. And Demos says, "This is gonna be kind of a weird question, but who here thinks they'd get along with me?"
Well, I mean, we hung out for a couple seconds there.
Yeah.
You
Haven't
seem pretty
tried to kill
chill.
us yet, so
I
yeah.
I
think
guess
we-
I mean, who would trust me? Because unlike Lezone, I don't think my power is really comparable. And I want someone that we can work together really, really
You can
well.
always try sharing 3 bodies.
Nope, I'm
I,
not doing that.
Nope.
I can't
sort of
trust
step
anyone.
back and just like quietly raise my hand.
Yeah.
Based off the insight you offered me with the rose, I think I could trust you.
You seem pretty cool.
All right. What
I think
did,
it's you
Ghost?
gotta
Did you
make up
have
your mind.
another question for me?
Oh, I was more of just saying that I could trust you. I just didn't want to interject.
Okay. What's weird as well is I don't feel a desire to go to any of you, really.
Fair.
I like having a body, and that's gonna sound narcissistic and selfish and all that, but I like being whole.
Bodies are overrated.
I mean, yeah, sure, you could say that.
Counterpoint. I kind of understand that. I think.
Yeah.
Would I understand that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that. So I'm just not saying anything. The others will keep pressuring you, but I think you should keep your body. Do what you think is best.
All right. Ghost, I'm gonna go with you.
Okay. I mean, I did just tell you to keep your body, but yeah,
And
okay.
that's why I should go with you, is because you let me decide. You didn't care. I mean, all of you let me decide, but you didn't care whether. I don't know. I trust you for that.
This is
all
tactful
right.
attachment.
I'm not really sure how this works, but
Neither
I'm
do I.
gonna try a couple things.
Okay.
And just come within 5 feet of me, I guess.
All right.
And
I take 5 steps.
okay. And Demo snaps their fingers. Nothing happens. Demos winks. Nothing happens. Demos kind of stamps their feet in a bit of a circle. Nothing really happens. See, they don't really have a handbook for this.
Maybe shake
Say
my hand again. Maybe
abracadabra.
that'll do something.
All right. And you shake hands. Nothing happens.
Damn.
I'm gonna
That's a shot.
try something. And Demos just
Yeah.
reaches out and gives you a hug.
Oh,
Aw. I accept the hug.
And the hug goes on for just a little while, and then Demos is gone. And it's weird, kind of within you, you feel a bit of warmth. You feel almost like someone is watching over you.
All right.
And it's
Do I-
definitely not as dramatic as Les Zones. And basically all that changes about you is immediately everybody notices one of your eyes has turned a bright yellow, and your body has taken on kind of a luminous kind of appearance to it. You look a bit healthier almost. You look kind of like you're glowing.
Oh my god,
Alright.
you're glowing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I throw another rock at Lazan's pillar.
Sure.
Why are you so...
I'm I'm still on the zone. You still hit me. I'm still there.
Yeah, it hits Dare.
What? I can see now.
Yeah, no,
I'm
okay,
a
yeah,
robot.
it hits the pillar.
Roll an attack. I want to see if you get a one.
Yeah, sweet. Roll the attack.
Okay. Is this to hit AC?
Yeah, hit AC on the pillar, sure. Which is 1.
I got a 12.
Sure.
Okay, you hit the.
Yeah, you hit the pillar. It ricochets off and just hits Dare square in the face. No, no, I'm kidding. That is, I want that to happen, but no.
I just give like a shy wave. I'm like sorry.
I feel like you're doing it on purpose now.
I feel like it's just because you're on the pillar. It's
Probably.
I mean the pillar's cool and all, but like a dance. It was cool. The dance was quite eloquent.
Hey,
Off the pillar.
hey, Demos, you there?
Yeah.
Do you think we could take 5 feet away from this pillar?
Yeah, I think we can.
All right. And I walk out of the pillar's radius.
And yeah, you walk outside of the pillar's radius, and as you do, you instantly feel a little homesick, and you don't know whether that's you feeling homesick or Demos feeling that way, but you get a little sad.
Hey, Demos, you feel alright, or is that me?
Yeah, I'll be fine. And you notice just a tiny little bit of a quiver in their voice, just in your head, but they seem okay.
Okay.
And then
Still
you guys
should-
are standing in front of, two good pillars, and then the remaining 5 are still broken.
Can I kick one of the broken ones?
Yep, nothing happens.
I spend like 3 hours mending the broken ones to be not broken.
Jesus.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess you
How
could.
long do we plan on sticking around here?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hot out. Y'all need water at some point. I mean, you got some in the carriage. I don't...
And I
And-
caught
I mean, we can
create
get
water if we take
shelter
little
from the
waters.
we can get shelter down in the crypt.
True.
I don't know the smell of it, but you
It's
know.
pretty... It's gonna smell like burned
Can I
flesh.
cast cryoblast in the air to chill it off a little bit just so it's not super hot?
Sure.
So it's like a comfortable
That's gonna be the
temperature?
equivalent of opening your freezer door out the window.
Yeah, pretty
Pretty
much. I
much.
mean, it's an entire Earth worth of heat, so yeah,
I mean,
it's not like
Just
super...
in our radius, just in the area covering our party.
Okay,
I turned the air conditioning on to cool down the planet.
it's not super effective, no, but I mean, it happens, and it feels
Hey,
good momentarily.
Can I just put my hand on my chest and a good foot square on my chest just grows really cold.
Okay,
And it stays like that for an hour.
sure. All right. Why? Why does it do that?
It's prestidigitation.
Oh, okay, sure.
You can chill, warm, or flavor up 1 cubic foot of non-living material for an hour.
Sure.
Wait, non-living?
So my shirt is just now cold in front of my chest.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I was
there
gonna
you
say,
go.
wait.
There's
Yeah,
the
that makes
dead.
Do that to our hat.
I was gonna say, wait. Hold up.
Can I attempt to pick up
I'm
one
dead,
of the
actually.
pillars?
Did he just leak something that's not supposed to be leaked?
I'm actually dead. Yeah, Dare's been.
That'd
There
be
you go.
so sick. No. You want to
Insane-
lift one of the
insane
pillars, Shathib?
Yes, I want to lift one of the broken ones.
Okay. So it's basically broken in half, and I'm gonna need you to make a strength check, and I think Dare, it'd be good if you wanted to try and help him.
Yeah, Dare,
Like to
let's
try
carry
and,
this
if
thing.
you're gonna try to mend it together and all that. I think he must have had to go for a second or something.
I really was
realize I
not
was
carrying
freaking
my weight
muted.
there.
Oh.
Ooh.
I was not carrying my weight on that.
What'd you
I
get?
got a
I'll
10.
roll, I'll roll a
10?
strength check.
Okay, and roll. You're gonna use mending too, so yeah.
Yeah, I got a 22 strength check, and then I use mending.
Ooh. Yeah. So you guys managed to get half of it kind of setted set on top of the broken pillar, and nothing happens right away. But after probably about a minute, you guys just kind of wait for something to happen to it. All of the little flecks and chunks that remained of the sandstone pillar start to reattach itself, and it starts to become whole again.
I touch the rose
That
to it and
works,
see if it does anything.
surprisingly.
No. Nothing happens
the
when you
rose
touch
and
it to the
eat it.
rose. You do not do that.
Why?
I don't want you to.
I'm gonna take.
What did you try to do?
What you made?
The
Yeah, it's gone
DM said
now.
no.
I'm gonna go 1 foot back just to set Demos at ease
Okay.
in the pillar's radius.
All right. Maybe I should roll to see who it is. Yeah, that'd be good. Let's see here.
Ethan, you rolled a D1 on that last thing.
The
DM said no.
DM said no. One-sided die.
Mm.
Yes, one-sided die, D1.
How the fuck would that work? Would that have to be like a Mobius strip?
Yeah, it's a Mobius strip die.
You gotta make it, Ethan. You gotta roll it.
Can I?
You gotta make
I
it
would
flip somehow.
It's just a literal ball. That's all it is. It only has one side.
All right. So popping out from behind the pillar, not really very shyly at all, is a familiar face. You the players know this person to be Marco Temer, leader of the fake True Dark Bandits.
Yo.
Guy killed
And-
almost.
Yep, almost killed.
Oh my god.
And
Tortured.
he looks a little bit different this time. He's an orc, and he is wearing what appears to be this kind of artificer's garb, and in his hand he's holding some sort of cube that he's kind of tinkering around with, and he just kind of looks up from his work and looks at you and says, "Oh, hey, so
Thanks,
y'all are the new new ones, yeah?
What's up?
So, I'm Marco. I am one of the 7.
Nice to meet you, one of the 7, Mr. Marco.
I'm there.
Oh,
I'm the virtue of, ingenuity.
Ingenuity,
So
you
what was
say?
Demos? I didn't hear that.
Love.
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 Is there anything you could do for this mechanical body? I did not mean it to sound that way.
Hey, yo.
Possibly.
Is there enhancements you could give me?
Marco looks very taken aback when you say that, and just is like, right, okay. I'm assuming you mean, like, not what I thought you mean?
Well, I mean, dealer's choice.
Okay, cool. First off, maybe. Second, that's not really important right now.
Well, importance is subjective.
I kind of heard what was going on. I wasn't fully dormant, like Laison said, but yeah, planets crashing in. And yeah, do you guys think you're gonna do something about it?
We're gonna try.
I mean,
As long as I hold this rose, we will be fine.
hell,
Unless
it's
there's someone else wants to hold it.
it's really better than nothing.
Yeah. Hey, do you happen? Okay, so you, Marco, Demos, Lezone. Do you remember the other 4 of the 7?
Yeah, I remember all of them. I would never forget my. God damn it! I should know this. I've memorized this.
forgotten.
I know.
I think it's fine. It's an affliction. It happens.
I memorized it.
So, what we did with your pillar, do you think it would work with the others?
Oh, for sure. yeah, I mean, it's conduits of their energy, basically. And they're nothing more than sandstone, but they kind of hold a spiritual, magical significance. If that makes sense. It doesn't really, but
Well,
No,
well,
I get it.
for a little bit.
but yeah, if we fix these up, it should bring the others back.
The
Okay.
question is, are they willing to help us?
I should assume so. You're gonna have to. Some of them are more, let's say, broken than others. Some of them had it rougher than me. I was, pretty well off before I became what I am, which is, all powerful, super cool deity.
Super cool.
Super cool,
Okay.
you say?
Yeah, I personally would
mean-
say so.
Personally, I have found myself to be quite adequate with cool.
Oh
Interesting.
my, a match made in heaven.
Less so in the metaphorical sense and more so in the just temperature.
All right,
Chris, what
and
the fuck are you doing?
as you say that,
Match
Shathid, your glacious grip flicks him in the back of the head, kind of ending your punchline. And it startles him pretty good, actually. Hey, what the...
Proceed to snicker.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that's you. That's a nice trick. Yeah. Cool.
See what I mean by the cool, though? Did you not feel the chill?
I
can
did.
feel my chest. It's not so
I-
cold.
I face
That's-
palm harder than anybody's ever face palmed ever.
Right. Look.
Knocks himself out with a face palm.
Literally.
Yeah.
You know that picture where they put their hand through their whole face? That is
Look.
literally me right now.
Look, let's make this quick. I'm going with Shathid.
Oh, what the heck?
Sorry,
Yes. Do a fist pump in the air.
Next pillar. Shathid, come on.
man. Alright. And please just
Oh,
step close to me, I guess.
Okay, I step within radius.
Alright.
He throws his cube at you.
And well, sort of, Dylan. He starts to open up this cube. He twists it a couple times, and it spins out like 5 different wrenches that are like, it looked impossible that it could have been in there. And he starts to dismantle you, quite literally, Shathid. And then as he kind of opens up some of your plating, he's like, all right, and now if I do this, and he pushes a button and immediately just gets sucked in.
Ghostbusters style.
Yep.
How does this feel? Like,
Really-
from my point of view,
Really
what is
weird.
going on here?
Really weird.
He makes a schlick slurping sound as he
Uh-huh.
enters.
And then all of
Just
your like kind of plating that he opened up before just kind of slams shut like a bear trap.
Can I rub my chest and be like, oh my?
Sure. Look, don't make
What
this
was.
don't make this weirder than it already has to be.
Well, you didn't just get dismantled.
Right. I mean, I feel like you were used to that. Sorry, I probably should have said something.
Well, some warning would have been nice, but like, okay, we're here. It happened.
Right? Yeah, no.
Kind of liked it.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
that's
weird.
That is a little
you
weird
regretting
now, I
your
would
choice
say,
there?
my guy. I'm stuck with you now, yeah.
Roll the 21 to pick up the next pillar.
Oh Jesus, okay. Yeah, you pick up the bottom end of it and you're like sitting there wobbling with it, waiting for Shathid's help.
Like,
Okay, I would like to
"Shathid,
assist. Like, fly up and stabilize the top end.
And also, as you guys see Shathid fly up, you notice that very slowly his armor plating is losing its tarnish and turning a brilliant gold color.
Do I notice it?
Yeah. In fact, when you're picking up the pillar, you fly into the sun a little bit, and like it blinds you for a second. You kind of look down by accident, and you're just like, "Whoa, sheesh."
Valkyrie
Oh,
moment.
shit. What was
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, it's you.
Oh, okay. I can live with this, I suppose.
And roll me that strength check as well.
Rolling.
And I'm gonna roll that
I
strength
got-
check with you.
I got a 22.
Marco rolled a nat 20 as well, so we super
Holy
succeed.
fuck.
Wow.
21,
Holy
22, nat
shit.
20.
Yeah. But yeah,
Oh,
you
just going
guys
all in on the-
reassemble that pillar like right away.
And it's good to go.
Yep. And it takes about a minute as well, like last time. And now I have the perfect number to actually roll for, so that's pretty cool. Let's see here. That's going to be... Oh, perfect. Okay, good timing. Yeah. On the second pillar, you see human step out. And you, the player, know this person to be Morgan Rondesis, Caldwell's
No
son.
way.
And I just need a moment to think on what his virtue is going to be real quick, because I need to actually get this
Virtue
right.
fedoras.
Virtue of being a swanky motherfucker.
Virtue of swag.
Virtue of swag.
Virtue of drip.
He's definitely picking fucking law. God dang it. You guys are over here like
And yeah, so Morgan steps out from behind the pillar and kind of sizes you all up. And this time, you guys notice as well, he's wearing an eye patch. And looks just a little bit worse for wear, even in his deity form. And says, "Hey, seems familiar.
Do we recognize him?
You do
Yeah.
not, no, you do not recognize him, no."
You know, as far as all of this is gone,
What's your name, Chad?
I'll be honest with
God.
you. You kind of look like shit.
Yeah, I definitely do. It's...
You know, if you were looking to change that, you could join us.
That's kind of a rude thing to say to someone awakening to
Oh,
age-old
sure.
slumber. So,
Well, I apologize, but like, in order to get yourself fixed up, like, there's an option available.
at least give me a second to like start existing, please.
Yeah, give him a second to wake up.
Well, I
Look,
figured as a deity, you would just be set.
not really.
You know?
More human than you think.
Wake
Okay.
up.
I'm looking
Take
at
as much time as you need.
you now. Y'all seem familiar to me.
Yeah, you
Have
kinda
I-
look
A
like
bit.
I don't know. I feel like I remember driving a carriage for you guys. Is that weird?
dude.
That's not the weirdest
I'm
thing
rolling
that's
a history
happened.
check.
It's not.
Yeah,
same.
roll a history
There's
check.
been a lot going on today, so
We did
Dirty-
ride in a carriage.
It's a
Well,
dirty 20.
they rode in a carriage.
That was a nat 1.
Demos is going to roll as well.
Oh, okay.
Demos got an 18. You're
Okay.
good. You all, like, yeah, you remember riding in a carriage with Morgan for some reason.
Hey, carriage guy.
Interesting. I
Do
do
I
remember that,
this?
That's
but I don't know
that's
where.
really rather weird.
Didn't I save your life?
Maybe. All this is so screwed up. We're gonna try and save the
Yeah.
planet, though, huh?
It seems like it.
I mean, what else? we
The
do?
same
honestly
save
don't know.
the
I was-
time universe, whatever.
Walking on a pillar the whole time. I didn't really pay attention.
Well, I am the virtue of patience myself,
Oh, that's not me. Okay.
and I don't know really who to go with. You all seem like good people.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Which of you, I guess, is the most experienced with time? I guess that probably makes sense given my virtue.
I'm.
Why not me?
Well,
I've
Florence?
lived for a bit.
I feel weirdly old, so maybe.
I'm.
But I
Demos is gonna get
already
2.
have
I'm kind of.
already have Demos, so
Right. Yeah. That's true.
so
Tell-
I'm
Tell you what.
Like 40.
Yeah, do we remember our ages?
Not really, no.
Oh man.
Or 7, I don't know.
Or
Um,
7.
I mean, you definitely all kind of feel your ages, I guess. um, I guess I'll just kind of pick at random.
Yeah, I don't really.
Lawrence,
Maybe-
I feel pulled to you
Yeah.
for whatever
Yeah,
reason.
it's-
I feel like I
I-
can trust you, and I feel as though you're pretty quiet, like I am.
Move over to Zero, like, we'll get it someday.
Yeah, that's
We'll do it, Dare.
I'd rather
Hey,
be.
you guys just go.
Okay, I'd rather be with someone who's kind of strong and silent.
all right. That's fair.
Yeah, I'm not silent at all.
No.
Quite the opposite.
Yeah, me neither.
You're a bit boisterous.
All right,
What does that mean?
you know the drill.
I'll explain later.
You know the drill.
What is-
Just step within 5 feet of me.
I go to the next pillar.
All right. And I walk closer.
I attempt to help with the next pillar.
I only got
Alright.
18 that time.
Sitting on the carriage right now, just watching this.
All right, and Lawrence, real quick, we're gonna do Lawrence's thing. You step close to Morgan, right?
Yep.
Okay, and let's see. Morgan just all he does is kind of hands you his coat and has you put it on, and basically right after that happens, he just kind of vanishes. And in your head, you hear him say, I think we're going to do well together.
I think so too.
Welcome aboard, pirates.
Yeah.
Online.
Do I get an eye patch now?
You do not get an eye patch now. 'Cause
No.
you don't need it. You're good.
I mean, it could be decorative.
And let's skip the assembling of the pillar, really. I mean, I know you guys are going to succeed.
Yeah, I got an 18.
I kind of just sit down
I got an 18.
and just watch this all happen.
All right, and I
I'm
need
on
to
the
do...
carriage enjoying
I
my
meant the pillars
AC.
by just like fully hugging them. And then I like unhug.
He's
and
he's
they're
literally
fixed.
bear hugging the pillar and just
I'm not a
slamming
bear
it down on top
anymore.
of it.
I'm not a bear anymore.
All right. So yeah, you guys get that next pillar all set in place, and let's see.
I think I made the flashiest Hero Forge character ever.
I need to think just a little bit.
You say that.
Yeah, you should check the thread.
Yeah, no, I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, now I've got to draw Ghost hugging Demos. That's just like that just clicked in my head, and I was like, I gotta draw that.
Yeah, that works. Okay. Stepping out from that next pillar is someone you all know as Timu. And I know, Lawrence, you weren't really in that episode. A lot of people don't really know Timu very well. But she is a human, I believe. And the one thing that is different about her is she has two kind of robotic arms sticking up out of her head. And...
Wait, I thought her name was.
Oh, yeah, no, right. Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
Levi. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Getting too tired. Yes. Sorry,
Ooh,
Levi.
wait. Do I recognize Levi? Do I
No,
get
but
a-
she looks very, very familiar. Yeah, you get
What the hell
a
is
feeling.
that?
A very strong sense of familiarity.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Flashy.
Sounds good.
And she steps out from behind the pillar and says, "Wow, I'm really like." What was her voice again? Let's see.
It
Wow,
was.
I'm really like only the second to last one, huh? That's not great for the leader. Anyways, let's make this quick. I am the virtue of leadership, and pretty much the leader of this group, even though I'm sure they don't really remember it.
Oh.
Who's
I will be the one that leads.
who is the leader of this group?
Mark.
Yeah, we don't really.
Dare would
I don't-
definitely be the
don't.
leader.
I don't. We don't really have a leader.
Are you serious
no.
right now?
What?
We're kind of just a collective.
Yeah.
That's fair. I
Yeah.
mean,
We're a
First
group of
place.
friends.
all right.
We just met like
But I mean, if I were to
2 hours ago.
put anyone as the leader, I'd say it's a. Hold on. What was Azura's alias in this?
Oh,
Let
me?
Kometa.
I would have said Dare.
Meta.
Meta.
No, Dare. What if? What? No, absolutely not.
I'm the fucking.
You're the
train wreck.
fucking
I mean-
class clown.
He's your guys'
Yeah.
rock, sure,
Yeah,
but I don't know about
I'm
leader.
amused.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's the
I'm
he's
would
the
follow
class clown.
Then
I would go with Kometa, honestly.
Yeah.
then I
Or is.
All right.
Well, we don't again.
No, but I feel like.
Yeah,
I
or
should probably said her name at this point.
Well, yeah, but you can't hear it still. It just comes
Right,
out.
No,
it's-
but
yeah.
like the
Status.
other. Okay, the other people.
So we're just using aliases right now.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, I've just kind of breezed past this for just kind of ease of access. Everyone knows who we're referring to and knows the rules of the static and everything. I've not made a huge deal of it. Like,
Yeah.
do you think I could have a moment alone with Azura to discuss things?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Look, I don't really remember anything, and that's a common theme here.
Definitely.
But for some reason, I think I can trust you, and I think we'd make a good fit. I get the sense that you've been through a lot, and I have as well.
I honestly I don't remember if I have or
It-
much.
you've-
So
You've got that look about you. You do.
all right.
And it's gonna sound strange. I want to protect you if I can.
okay.
I didn't really want to say that in front of the others because that's kind of embarrassing, but
No, it's. I don't think they really care either way, but
all right. And just go ahead and step in the circle then.
all right. And I'll go ahead and step in.
All right. And basically what happens this time is you just kind of lock eyes for a second and then kind of give just kind of a knowing nod is what she gives you. And then she's gone and you hear her voice in your head saying, "We have to do something about these memories."
We do. And for some reason that's not odd hearing a voice in my head. I don't know why I'd be used to that. But
Yeah, that is kind of an odd thing to say. And the others see you have already merged and everything, so they kind of come back. And as well, Lawrence, your appearance has kind of changed a little bit as well. You've gotten just a little bit more, I don't know, probably a bit more stylish, I would say. Your whole look has kind of come together a bit better. You know, swankier, obviously. And
Got a fedora on now.
you feel almost a little bit more reserved, if that's possible, more calm, collected, and just at peace. And Azura, you feel as though there's someone looking out for you. I mean, you all feel this, but for you, Azura, it feels like this person is actively willing to just kind of take a bullet for you, even though you just met. It's just this person that wants to be there for you.
okay. Also, I missed it. What was her because she was the leader, but
Leadership
you say
was
what
her
her
virtue. Yeah.
leadership? Okay.
Mhm. All right, and
Rolled a natural 20.
natural 20. Yeah, we're gonna move beyond this.
While this has
Um,
been happening, I've just been burning the sand into glass and then making weird shit.
Spin board. Okay. Yeah, and I don't have to roll for this one. behind the final pillar, the kind of shy face steps out from behind it, and there it's Grant.
Fucking.
And
The best for last. Let's fucking go.
and impossibly so, you recognize him, and he recognizes you.
Best friends beyond
Um,
time. Let's go.
Nice.
Dare?
It is 2:05 a.m., sir. Not a
Cry,
time.
bitch.
There's not
Cry.
time for that shit.
Dare?
Sob.
Oh, what?
And you just hear
Grant?
static still when he says your name, but
That's weird. Grant,
yeah, it's me, buddy.
why are
I-
you?
I-
Are you Virtue?
I am. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I missed you.
Okay.
Cry, bitch.
Oh,
No, I don't want to.
Cry, motherfucker.
I miss. Oh,
It's okay, man.
okay, we're good.
All right.
Everything's fine. Everything's a-okay. A-okay today.
All right. And impossibly so as well, Grant starts walking to you. He ignores the 5-foot barrier that everyone else seemed to be kind of linked to and just starts walking over to you. And he reaches out to just give you a big hug, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, y'all hold that for a while, and then you break away, and he says, "You ready to save the world again?"
I mean, yeah, I guess.
All right, let's do it. And he winks at you, and you find yourself winking back, and then all it is just his voice in your head.
Let's go.
Legion class Titan online.
Wait, what was his virtue? I didn't hear it.
He didn't say it.
Oh, he didn't
He
say it.
didn't talk anything about that.
Nice. All right.
That was not talked about.
Very awesome.
Do you want to ask him?
You're like, so you're a Virtue now? That's a thing?
Yeah, it's kind of strange,
What-
right? I
what are
don't
you
really
virtue
know
of?
how it happened. I'm kindness. And as
God,
if
that makes sense.
That
Okay.
makes so much sense.
I know it's probably pretty obvious. I don't know how much you remember, but I remember you, Dare, and
How much do I remember? Everything about him?
you
remember?
remember all that he's done for you. Yeah,
Okay.
you don't know the circumstances of why he's done
Yeah,
all of
you
these
just know
things
that he
for you,
did
but
so
you know
much for
that
me.
he's
Okay.
done all that for you. Yeah.
I need to recuperate. Okay. You hit me so hard, Jesus.
And
Face.
yeah. Glad I could. I'm gonna try not to myself here for just a second.
Yeah, I was like, dang, that. Whew.
Okay. And right as the final virtue is absorbed, these pillars start to crumble into little shards of glass, and there are just 7
I
little
took so much
piles
time on that.
of glass. Yeah. And everyone, when you look at Dare now, you see a more whole person. When you looked at Dare before, it was always, I mean, he had a special kind of air about him, but it was always kind of a rough amalgamation of a bear and a person. When you look at Dare now, he looks more natural, more at ease in his own skin and his own body, and more than ever, he looks ready to do what needs to be done with Grant and with the rest of you.
He looks complete.
Yeah, exactly. And finally, Grant speaks up and says, "Well, that was intense."
Yeah.
Or sorry, did I say Grant? I mean, Mark. My bad.
What is that?
And
Yeah, I guess so.
I think that's where we're gonna end it for tonight, because Brandon's got to go to
Nice.
bed, and I should honestly go to bed too. Um,
Ha 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 ha.
and
Apologize, I have to work in the morning.
yes, and I think I would be down to do it tomorrow night if you guys are feeling it.
Yeah, I'm down.
I don't know if I have.
Man.
I
don't
had
think-
to. I
No, you didn't. That
I
wasn't
really
you.
wanted to bring back a lot of people that were
That
just kind of
I
random and
understand, but I was not ready for that. I still hadn't gotten over the shit that you did the last time.
yeah.
Can
Well, I
we
wanted.
level up from that
Demos
encounter.
Liaison,
or,
Marco,
like,
Levi,
Uh,
God
Grant.
damn, dude.
No, you did
I'm
not
missing
level up.
2 people.
You're missing 2 people. What?
Yeah, Demos, Liaison, Marco, Levi, and Grant.
So we got Demos as love,
Yeah.
Lezon as
Morgan.
power, Marco as
Morgan.
ingenuity, Levi as leadership, Morgan as patience, and Grant as kindness.
Demos, Liaison, Marco, Levi, Grant, Morgan. One more.
Oh yeah, we're needing one more. That's right. We need the
Mark.
7th.
Mark's getting one.
Okay. So
Let's go.
you guys assemble the final pillar. So we're gonna disregard the mistake I made there. This is what happens when you improv, guys.
It was one
Um,
right before mine. It was Mark got one right before me, and I was like,
Yeah. So you guys
Here, I'll
assemble this final pillar. Yep.
Natural one.
Okay, cool. It doesn't matter. I don't care. And stepping out from behind the pillar, you see Arvin.
I turn around and walk away.
We instantly remembered.
You
I
exit the
conjure up
campaign
an
stage
apple in my
right.
hand and gave it to him.
None of you I guess you guys kind of recognize him, and for the most part, Arvin looks a little bit different. Arvin looks a little bit less crazed, a little bit more like a normal person,
Sick.
actually. It looks a little bit like
Good for
Drossen.
him.
And says, "Hey guys, how's it going?"
Well, anybody else gonna say anything?
I realize probably kind of most of the spots are taken.
I have
Grizz
no
isn't
idea.
ready.
who's-
You can always double up.
Well,
Hey, Mark, you want one?
I guess I kind of just got roped into this.
Yeah, you seem like a cool dude.
Sure. What are you and what's your name? I'm Arvin. And I'm the virtue of looking it up and figuring out what the virtue is. Let's see.
Virtue of
Nice.
Rocks.
Virtue of we don't know yet.
Yes.
Virtue of NA.
Non-applicable.
Hmm.
Man,
Let's see. This is tricky.
my eyes hurt
Suffer.
now.
suffer,
No, dude, it fucking
Suffer.
sucked.
suffer.
Okay. I'm the virtue of knowledge.
Hey,
Ooh, okay.
knowledge.
Knowledge.
And
Knowledge.
Mark says,
All this knowledge.
that works for me. And Arvin actually does a peculiar thing. He gives Mark his glasses instead of just kind of on his big, like, huge rock monster head. And then he vanishes. And Mark kind of gains a bit more of a humanoid form. Like, his body kind of shifts, and he's still just gigantic.
Does it look like Korg, whatever his name is?
A little bit more now, yeah.
Nice.
And the glasses actually fit at this point.
Nice.
Feeling a bit lighter now, guys.
Yeah. You look good.
Yeah, it was good.
Mm-hmm. Sweet.
Let's see what mine is, guys. It's probably really good.
Guess we're
You're not gonna make it cry at all.
saving the
No.
world. Then, huh?
Yeah.
It's kind of a lot for just like right now, today.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll get like breakfast or something after we save the world.
Right.
Let's do that before we save the world.
Yeah, we can do that too, but like, we'll have like a nice breakfast.
All right.
I can do
That sounds good.
Okay. And that's where we're going
Making
to
an omelet
end
myself.
your guys's sort of thing. An omelet, sure. That's where we're going to end your guys' sort of thing, but the camera kind of pans to a new zone of this timeline. And it is a very empty and dark place. And we see several shadows stirring in the darkness. We see several creatures coming out of the night. And these are people that you all know, but they're broken. They're broken and twisted and wrong. They are
Glory to God.
awful semblances of themselves created by who knows what to wreak unimaginable havoc on timelines. And then it fades to black.
You make us
Very
fight
cool.
Peel. Be real mad. Be real mad, man.
Sorry
Yeah,
to ask. Sorry to ask again. What was Morgan's virtue?
Morgan was patience.
Ah, thank you.
Okay, and I'm gonna stop the recording.